All right, we're live. We're live. Let me test YouTuber snoobers, whatever it is. Well, this is more conversations with your host, Rancor Steve, and I am presented with Teague, Admiral Teague. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's been beautiful in New York for the last few days, and I have been in absolutely an unrestrained, amazing mood. I don't know why. I'm having spring fever in fall. I'm happy for the change in seasons.
All right,
Northeasterners will understand.
there we go. I was trying to get the screen because it was getting us a little close. I was like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Um, so
Certain things in here don't react very well with my masculinity.
More Conversations is more of a podcast with people who've been on this show before, and yeah, GoFather just texted me. I'm gonna turn my phone silent, and yeah, we were.
Godfather, can you please show up and hang out with us?
No, he's busy. He usually is busy on the weekends, but
I
he
hope he's
tried to
having
have.
a good time. And I hope all of you are being safe out there. It's Labor Day weekend. Remember, people
Yes.
drive a little crazy, so be careful.
Oh
We
yeah.
love you all, and we care about you all. Because what's more manly than to love from afar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we tried to do this stream, do a double stream on Rumble and YouTube, but for some reason Rumble's not working because I'm using OBS for Rumble, and it wasn't working out well. I don't know why. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out.
My
Don't
opinion
worry.
is actually this. I believe that Rumble has grown so much in the last few months that they probably have gotten ahead of their tech ability, and that's why they're crashy, and that's why they ate my 1,000 view stream, and that's why they ate my last
Well,
show.
no, that's not. It's on my end with OBS. That's why I just have to figure it out.
Oh,
Yeah, it
well,
has nothing to do with
no, but it fucked over your show without it being you at least once.
twice.
Well, I mean, I don't know the causality for the second breakdown. We didn't get into a technical discussion.
They just
But the first time we understood why.
they just had a server problem. That's it.
Well, there's a certain person who makes a lot of news who's on there that day who can break Rumble and can probably, I mean, it strains YouTube to its very edges.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's okay with me. If he wants to, I'm not gonna fight him for it. No.
Would it make you feel better if I fought off the speech therapy and used my actual Queen's
Listen,
accent?
listen, everybody. I
Ra-
won.
Rankin Steve is an absolutely outstanding guy. Fantastic. He's huge, huge.
You gotta go
I've
huge, huge. You
he's
gotta do. You
huge.
got.
Huge.
You gotta
I've
do it like
seen his
this. Huge.
manliness. I can't turn off the avatar to do that. I need like an emoji. Soon the avatars will have like emojis, and I'll be able to like have like arms like come out and just like do that.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm
It would
gonna
be
try to
great
get
if I had
someone else.
like an arm I could like point or something with, a gesture with that could come out that I could control from my computer. I bet you that's the next step.
Hold on, I'm gonna test them now.
Kit Kat, where's Kit Kat?
I'm not
Where's
sure.
Atlas? Where's Atlas?
Well, there. Some of the guys can't be able to make it. That's all. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you know what? We dipped your stream dipped out for a
Hold up.
while and
What the
came
heck,
back.
man? I don't even. Hold up, man. My education is all gonna kick in real quick. What in the world does that even mean?
What was
Unmute. No. I popped on. Hey,
I have been
dear.
hearing you the whole time.
It said unmute on the. I don't know. I'm. This is all just bam in your face, son.
That's just,
JRC, our
I try to
virgin.
do it I try to do it in her hair, but face, still fine.
He said, "Hey, dear, I'm having dinner." Oh, you're trying to go southern with the white weef. I'll
The
join you
what
up
the
later if
Wi-Fi.
you want. The woofy. Oof, oof. Oh
Hey,
man,
douchebag Kyle, how you doing?
I just asked if he wants to come on. He's busy. See, this is what happens when you're like,
It's
let's do a
Labor Day.
spontaneous combustion show up on the short terms. Well, hello
And
there, Raquel.
the short bus. Hey, Raquel. I hope that your second. How did your review of Ahsoka go? Please let us know. I really enjoyed the first one. I don't know why I was able to keep watching. I guess people who stayed there were able to stay there. How'd it go? I thought she had the right perspective on it. Steve, you've been watching the next big thing, Ahsoka.
Am I watching that garbage? No, I'm not. I am
It's
not
fucking
watching it.
garbage, all right. It's fucking hot garbage.
Hey, T, you might want to change your call sign.
Am I allowed to? I thought if I tried to change my call sign, I'd be dragged publicly again.
It's not. That's not how.
Which,
Or that's not how you spell
but people know what it is.
it.
Um, you know what? I
It's
went to
okay.
school in New York. I went to school in New York City, and as Comic Relief Crusader can validate, I can't read.
You can't read.
I can read, but not as it's reading, but not as you know it.
Mm. Mm.
Well, first of all, I'm dyslexic, right? And my diploma is from the city of New York, and they've only guaranteed that their graduates can read as of 2024. So no one, as of yet, has a guaranteed to be able to read high school diploma from New York City. So even though I went to 4 years of high school and I have a diploma, there's no real guarantee I can read. Although I did go to Stony Brook and do pretty well there. So yeah, I can read, but I am pretty dyslexic, so
Mm.
sometimes I can't read.
You know what we should do? We should do one tip of the hat.
Who made up that game?
I don't know. Some guy named Finity.
Yeah. Welcome to you all. I'm so glad you could make it. All of you out in the chat. Hey, JRC99US is somebody who I love seeing out there. John Sapola, hello. Hello, hello. Douchebag Kylo, it's great to see you here. Raquel, of course, again. I'll be reviewing Star Wars Ahsoka episodes 3 and 4 next week. You know, Raquel, I don't want to tell you how to do your job because I thought it was a really enjoyable review, and just to hang out with Raquel is worth it. But I don't know. Like, it depends on episode length. Like, you might want to go every other one on that one. I find it's an uphill battle with Disney, but you know what? You have like some of the most incredible numbers of anyone I've ever seen. Raquel is a great YouTuber and a mighty force for good who helps out a lot of people, and she's really cool. She hangs out with Moira Kitty, but
Or
Raquel SSG, sorry, 2211 is a great YouTuber that we love. And I hope the Ahsoka review went well. I myself swore off reviewing it. I was actually challenged to survive without reviewing Ahsoka. And what do you think of my answer? My 1923 view has like 125 fucking views.
or I have a better idea. Out of
You
all,
wanted another show, yeah.
or just not watch Ahsoka.
Oh
Or
no,
not watch.
I'm talking about how I didn't watch Ahsoka and I'm doing
And then you did.
1923
And then you
instead.
did watch Ahsoka. No.
I took you up on your that was a challenge from my
I
friend
dared you
Ranker
because I knew you were
Steve.
gonna do it. Well, hello there, lovely Sherry.
I cannot turn down a dare. The lovely Sherry is from Queens, and she also has a great Twitter account. Have we wrenched her up yet?
No.
Maybe do I have a wrench? Do I have the authority to bestow wrenches? I do have a wrench. Let me see if I can do it for you. Lovely Sherry, you are such a great person, and so from Queens. I know that I can trust you. Someone else has to comment so you can get past the heart on the screen, but let me send a bunch of hearts to Ranker Steve. I heart you, Steve. I heart
Wow.
you. I heart you. Yay. Yay.
Anyways, so
Tonight,
we're gonna get into
of
um
course, lovely Sherry.
the whoa, there's a comment. Marks
I
47 said close up request on Rocketeer from Andy. The Rocketeer and helmet originals used to be on my desk. Can't remember if he was going to cast them or not. Yeah, I can do a close up of the before we get into the old tip of the hat. I can do a close up of it. I'm gonna move this guy. I don't think I've ever showed this off all the way, but there's that guy. And then let me put up this one so I can actually see what I'm doing because I can't see. And here's Raquel. But here's
Hello.
this guy.
Hey.
He's looking down. I don't know why. There we go. And then you stick it off. It's me. And I got my own knife in the back. Ta-da! But yeah, that's a cool, man. It is cool.
I just put your chat on the chat. It's nice to see you, Rachel. How'd the Raquel, sorry. I'm
That's okay.
dyslexic. How'd the review go?
I went good. The first one, that was my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
transforming.
YouTube slash Disney did not like that.
No,
Well,
it's
yeah.
heavily watermarked. It's so heavily watermarked.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
I haven't done a review in a while, so my bad. Live and learn. So I did
it
the
was
review again.
weird that I was able to stay there and watch the review. The one
Oh,
that apparently was. I
about
guess if you were
yeah,
there, you could
that
stay
was
there, but
just
you couldn't join.
a warning, really. That popped up.
No, I'm
Um,
talking about how after the warning happened, after you were blocked for that 1 minute or whatever it might have been, I was still able to be on your stream, and I was still able to watch you and interact with you. But I
yeah,
think
because
like
that was just a warning, and then after
but
the
YouTube
stream
glitched out
ended,
and wouldn't show you as live.
yeah, I'm not really sure of the specifics, but all I know is that was a warning that popped up,
I
and
wonder if it was still joinable, is what I'm saying. I wonder if it was still
no, it
joinable.
is not. So that
So
was
we
a
had our own pocket universe for that.
yeah. So what popped up the screen was just a warning. And when the stream ended, I got a copyright claim, and it was blocked. Um,
Yeah, you didn't want to just clip it. You went with a new one.
yeah, too much of a hassle, really. So I
Really?
just
Okay.
I redo the review from Thursday.
I want to say I don't know who was on the next panel, but what I heard, I thought that you and Pop Culture Republic really like it was a great counterbalance. There was such a diversity of opinion on the panel. It made for such a great discussion. I truly enjoyed listening. I really did.
Oh, thank you so much. I like with Star Wars fans, either you love it or hate it, you know, that's fine. I just don't want to, hate watch or hate mongering. It's just too much
Right.
negativity here.
No, I agree.
I want to be positive and negative, keep it balanced with an open mind, and that's how I'm going to go with this with the Star Wars Ahsoka review of all the episodes, regardless how bad they are.
May I ask you a question about like your reviewing standard?
What do you mean?
Like for instance, like if they try to bend back and lie to you about what you saw happen and recontextualize it in the middle of this series, are you going to feel like they insulted your intelligence and call them out? Or are you going to be like, okay, I'm going to lean into it? You know what I mean? Are you going to endorse it? Like, are you that hopeful? Or are you still objective enough that you could say, like, you know what? Like, we saw what happened and they recontextualized it. Because I've seen that happen in a few Star Wars shows and a couple of Star Trek shows where the show itself was not a reliable narrator. The events did not unfold in the episodes that came later the way we saw them. They talked about them as if they happened much differently in a few shows. Obi-Wan was the worst.
Mm. Well, like I said, I'm gonna go with this review with an open mind, keep it balanced with the both positive and negative, regardless how these episodes goes.
So what you're saying is just going to be objective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? One of the things, and I thank you for indulging my question. That was very kind of you. But
You're welcome.
one of the reasons, yeah, no, I think you're great. I loved your stream, but one of the things that my thing is, I will never accept if the story says to me that it makes sense, but I just don't understand it. If they say that somehow in the dialogue, I immediately feel that they've insulted my intelligence and I take offense at the show. That's me, though.
Mm.
So Obi-Wan is not the worst Star Wars show. It's not.
What's worse?
No.
Andor, because
well,
it's so fucking boring.
we'll get to this and then we won't talk about pop culture stuff anymore. It's a Book of Boba Fett. That's hands down the worst.
Yeah, that was probably
Yeah.
the worst. Yeah. Although, you know what? Can I talk about that for 1 second? If I could
All
be a
right, you got
Hollywood
1 second. You got
All right,
one
we're done.
second, buddy.
Thanks for coming. I'll be here all week. No, honestly,
I know what your mute
there was
button's going to be. It's going to be your
there was
call
a
sign.
moment. There was a moment in Book of Boba Fett where I thought it could right the wagon, where he was teaching the Sand people how to use the technology, right? And if they had spent like 8 or 9 minutes with him, like having trials and errors with them and being mentoring towards them, we could have seen Boba Fett in a different way. The opportunity was there, even in their bad show, to have it be less bad. But instead, he teaches them how to use technology in like 4 seconds. Like, imagine like a young Sand person wiping out, and he walks up to him and like takes him under his arm, tries to explain to him with the sign language, and then he gets on the speeder bike and he's a little better. You know what I mean? And Boba Fett's like applauding him, and it gets off the bike, and it's like, yes, you've done well. You know what I mean? Make him seem fatherly.
No, I don't know what you mean because it was all terrible. It was a bad dream. It's like
Oh
Inception, but terrible.
Yeah, Inception was like weird but deeply intriguing. I couldn't turn away.
Yeah. So we're gonna do all right. So we do this thing on my main show, Manorama, and just for fun,
Who wrote this bit?
It was Finity. No, it was you, man. You came up with this bit. I'm just, I'm gonna you can bust my balls with my call sign. It's okay. I do your call sign out of love.
I am Finity.
But anyways, so
It is
Raquel,
I.
there's a mute button for a reason, and I will use it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so Raquel, we do a thing on. I don't know if you know about the tip of the hat. It's where we give a positive thing about masculinity of a guy and or a
But
man.
you can just say what you think their good qualities are. You know, you're not required to. You know, you're a female guest, and it's so nice to have one. It's different. Manorama Conversations is a different kind of show.
I
It's like,
understand.
So you're going to be the first.
We're really honored that you joined us. Honestly, we
Oh,
think
thank
you're
you for
great.
having me on. I had been seeing this for like a long while. Really. Hey, Fletcher.
Hi, Fletcher. It's so nice to see you, Fletcher. I can't. I suck at games. Williams is another great person.
I have seen this for for a long while, and it bothers me really. You know, in terms of the battle of the sexes here, people are just like pointing the finger at each other, like, oh, he's a toxic man. Oh, he's an incel. Same with the females. Oh, she's a feminist. She, like, and I'm like, what, thinking to myself, what happened to gender equality here? Um, you know, where did that go? Like, it's just like, pointing the fingers at each other, like, you're bad, and like everyone's like, bickering and just like getting such a negativity with each other, and such hatred, and like, whatever happened to gender equality here?
Well, what do you mean by gender equality?
Respect within both sexes.
Okay, so because I know when they said gender equality, it's something totally different, and it's more of like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm not a big fan of the term gender equality because of what it is now. But with what you're talking about, I'm totally on board. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I
Here's the thing about gender equality, if I may. Vengeance is not justice. As long as we have justice, everyone's going to be happy. Not vengeance, though. Vengeance is not justice.
Nope.
And howdy, Disney sheepherder,
Hello.
big
Out my
supporter.
our good friend, the wrench of all wrenches, one of the most powerful and mighty forces for good. I would call Disney Sheep Herber yeah, a global
Herber,
force for good.
Herber.
Yeah,
How much did you drink there, Sonny? But
I
um,
might have had like 4 or 5 beers.
hey, that's all good. I'm drinking scotch. But no, I think what Raquel said is
I go
pretty
a buck
spot on.
50. I can handle
Mm-hmm.
it.
I think what she brought to that is because it's interesting to hear what women have to also say about this stuff, and to have someone who has a very normal outlook of it, and probably not the best way of saying it, but like not
What we're
it's
saying is, not every woman can be on this show and have a great time, and
well,
you
yeah,
seem to be
but
having
it's
fun.
like what I mean is it's common sense logic behind all of that, and it's kind of nice to actually hear someone, an actual woman, say like, yeah, why can't it be this and instead of that. It's really nice to hear that, because it's a lot of like the new wave feminists, they attack men, and honestly we will be doing a topic about this on Manorama, and it's a lot of, I know a lot of women don't like the show because it's pro men, and we are all, I guess, toxic, and
We're
we
pro woman too.
we
We're
are,
men. We're men.
and
What can we do? We're just talking about being men. We're not
yeah,
Well,
talking for women.
but
It would
well,
be
that's
it's
wrong for us to
like
speak for women.
no, like no offense, but it's hypocritical. Women can just be as toxic as well.
oh yeah,
But the
and
thing is,
I
what I'm saying is, we don't pretend that we as men speak for women. It's like Manoramas because
Right.
we're all men. We're being upfront about it. Our show title is exactly what you get.
but it's kind of nice to hear women talk about things that a lot of guys do agree on, because you don't hear it as much. So it's what I wanted to say in a long form is thank you. That was really refreshing, and I liked what you had to say. I just
You're
wanted to
welcome.
double check what you meant, and that's what I thought you meant, but I was
Mm.
just double checking. It was really nice. I liked it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh yes. But let's pick a name out. There's a little bit, and I've got to put more names in somehow.
there's certain names
And
in the chat that are very engaging and others that are very vexing. This is a total random mix of people.
ooh, here we go. Tim Ballard. Does anybody know who he is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who
Try
he
that
is?
in a try that in a small town.
Um, so Sound of Freedom.
Is this a movie?
So it's the movie based on the guy
The
who
writer. Oh, of the age. Okay, so he's a Homeland Security agent
yeah.
or an
So
ICE agent,
it's
ICE or Homeland.
I haven't seen the movie, but it's, I want to say it's an organization agency part of Homeland,
That
but
movie
he's the
did so
guy.
well and it was not easy to see.
Yeah. I'll have to see it, but I'll go
I,
first to kind of help Raquel a little bit, because I didn't know who he was until after the movie came out. But Tim Ballard is the guy who pretty much saved a lot of kids from sex trafficking, and he did a lot of good. And if if that's not masculine at all, and to pretty much kick butt and
it's
take
father
names,
and be fatherly.
yeah, and it's, to me, that was, and I looked more into it. He is pretty much a badass, and I think he's a good role model. I'll put it back in the hat because I know there's a bunch of other guys that would like to talk about it on the show. But Raquel, or
Yeah.
I'll go with Finity, or
Yeah.
I'll go with T.
Admiral Finity. Yeah, please call me
I'll go
Teague.
with T, and then we'll get to Raquel. What is one or two positive things about Tim Ballard that's masculine, that doesn't, that the media and everyone would be totally against, very anti? Anytime. You there?
You're muted.
No, you are.
Not
This
me.
was to you.
I'm
This
I'm
is to
not
you,
muted.
Teague.
Oh, to me? Two
Yeah.
things about him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, uh, I was raised by a New York City police officer, right? So I respect him that he was a law enforcement agent. I have a very simple opinion of laws. If there's a law, you should obey it. And if you don't like it, you have your First Amendment to protest that law and try to change it. But while that law is in effect, you should probably obey it just because it's the right thing to do. You should listen to the police. And also, if I'm correct in this movie, he conducted a very successful investigation that was difficult. I wish I had been able to see the movie. It was hard to catch. I did look for showtimes, and me being busy was part of it. But from what I understand, how about this? His life story made an inspirational movie, and I love detective stories with a happy ending, especially one as upbeat as the ending we get here.
Yeah.
And it made a
Raquel.
lot of money. That's great for capitalism.
Yeah. Raquel, anything positive about him?
Well, I haven't seen the movie itself, but kudos, for getting that movie on the silver screen.
Yeah. I'm looking up how much it made box office wise. No,
Hey,
that's not what
Snowdub.
it is. Ooh, Snowdub's in the house. What up? What
What's
up, Miss
going on,
Baby?
Snow Dub?
Here's the thing. When I put snow and then freedom. I'm trying to do Sound of Freedom on the box office thing, and I got confused with because Snowdub popped in. Oh, come on, man. Can I even type? No. Nope. Paid about $182 million. That's a lot of money. Holy crap. Holy crap. So I heard that Netflix and Amazon's like, nah, we're not going to have your thing on. Yeah. I know Sheepherder, he came up with a good comment. Let me pop this up. To answer your question, I was trying to do a double stream with OBS and I ran into some issues, so we're not on Rumble streaming, which would have been nice, but it's not. But yeah. So we're here on YouTube. Eventually, I gotta figure that out with OBS. I gotta figure it out. GoFathers teach me a little bit, and I'm trying to figure it all out. See, I can do. Here's the crazy thing: is I can edit and do all. I can run a $1 million camera setup, but run OBS. Nope.
I have
So
no idea how to use OBS.
Steve is actually. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say? You're gonna say I'm awesome.
I was going to propose that you
Bald.
be the director of this movie I'm making to hold up and show that I can be creative. I'm going to make a movie, and what I want it to be is a completely objective movie where no one can say anything is subjective. It's in real time, right? It's called The Man Who Did His Taxes, right? And what happens is I at the beginning of the movie, the actor comes in. He opens up the mailbox. He takes out his sees his tax bill. Right. He goes into his house. We see him correctly tabulating his taxes. He makes and here's the twist. Ready? This you would think it's just a story about like some guy doing his taxes, but at some point, like his wife comes over and points out he made a mistake. Right. So he's enabled by a woman. So it's got today's market in mind. And then he goes and puts the tax return that he's finished. We see him finish it and sign it, right? And he puts it in the mailbox, right? And that's it all in real time. We see him walk down the stairs and everything. And then, like on the screen, his screen goes black 6 weeks later, and we see him like open up his phone app and like smile that he got the return. And that's the end of the movie. Finn, what do you think? The man who filed his taxes.
That sounds dumb.
But the thing is, no one could impugn it for being fake or far-fetched or not real. It would be a 90-minute movie.
90 minutes?
70. It's a movie that's 70 minutes. A movie has to be 70 minutes long. I'm not making a short about this. This is a serious topic. You know what? I pay taxes because America was good to me.
I'll pass.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to make that movie. It's called The Man Who Paid His Taxes, coming out in 2024. It's going to be better than any Disney movie. That I know.
Unless you made it into a comedy.
Yeah, it was
That
a
would be
comedy. You know what?
funny.
Do you know what I got today in my bank account, direct deposited by my member of Congress? They finally
know
gave me
what?
my 2020 tax return today.
Mm.
It was stolen twice. Yeah, I'm fucking flush. I'm drinking the good whiskey tonight.
I don't like.
Ooh. Shaxes?
That's
You
a
don't
good
like the
question. Hold
Shaxes?
up. I just got a DM from someone. Let me figure this out while we figure something out. But man, I hate having a Oh, I had a brain fart. You know, when you get older, brain farts happen a lot more often than you think. And
You're
yeah,
fucking 30.
I'm not 30.
Oh, yeah.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah. Our Lord was able
Oh.
to accomplish so much in 33 years. What the fuck have you done?
Oh, so Raquel, you like games, right?
Yeah, I like video games.
I saw a trailer for G.I. Joe video game.
Ooh.
I know. It's kind of like the old school style of video game fighting, like Contra and all that stuff. It looked pretty cool. I'm down.
Private chat, Steve?
What about private chat? What?
Look at it.
I am looking at it. There's nothing.
Read the bathroom.
Read the bathroom. Read the bathroom.
It's like 4 comments up towards the middle of the bathroom wall above. Ah, okay.
I have
Give
no.
Sherry give
Oh,
Sherry
yeah.
a wrench.
No, she's
I
a-
can't.
No,
You
she
wrenched
already
her
is.
up?
I did
Okay,
already.
yeah. Sorry. Okay, so you saw that. Sorry. You should have let me know. Sorry. I just didn't want her to go without it because she's a great supporter.
Yeah, she is.
And she's from Queens. Come on, she's cool.
Queens.
I have to mention Queens about every 35 minutes, or someone will come from Bully Central and beat me up for not pumping Queens. I live in Queens.
You should just yeah, you do bring up Queens a lot. Not the band. Wait, so here's a question. Do you guys say Queen or Queens, the band?
Queen,
Raquel?
Yeah. Doesn't really matter to me.
Thank you. I just say Queens.
Listen, some of them were Queens, but that doesn't matter. Their music is really good. Freddie Mercury doesn't care what you think about his sexuality, but he would be offended if you called him a bad musician. He could play the guitar, he could play the piano, and he could sing. He was quite talented.
He loves kitty cats.
He left his money to his cats. He left his fortune to his cats.
This is pretty funny. Snowdub said Sherry has more wrenches than an airplane mechanic.
Because everyone trusts her. He's right, though.
Oh, that's funny.
We're not giving Snowdub a wrench.
Ooh.
Wait, we're not what? Now come again?
I didn't say anything.
We're not going to give Snowdub a wrench? Well, guess what?
Give him a taco.
I gave him a wrench. Because he's awesome, man.
Damn you.
Awesome.
Do I have a wrench? Yeah, I do. I'm not head moderator, so I can't bestow other wrenches. Yeah, no, that's why I brought it up.
Thanks for hanging out, douchebag Kylo.
Love you, brother.
It's gonna be a fun
Love
stream.
your takes.
Here's the beauty about this podcast specifically. There's no real main topic. It's just a free form conversation, and it's just us having fun. You know, us having fun. It's just chilling. I think I'm gonna try to get Carla on. I power.
Snow Dipsy, he has the power.
Snowdub, do you remember the evil snowman from the early Spider-Man cartoons from like 1966? It was like, I
Oh.
think the snow falls in like on a reactor and it starts to become somewhat animate and then it like collides with power lines and that's enough to like bring it to life and Spider-Man has to deal with it. And by the way, how much does Peter York, the writer, look like that fucking tweet you sent that? Holy fucking shit. That was
Oh
fucking
yeah.
dead
Okay.
right. That
So
would pass biometrics.
here, I don't know if Raquel saw this, but if Petey York is watching, guess what, buddy?
I read Peter York's book for free on Kindle.
Hold up,
I
hold
read
up. I
it.
need to find it. Hold up, where is it?
Steve,
Okay.
Steve, the book's plot is that you mine for steel. Think about that. You take it out of the ground as an ore, steel. Do you have any issues with that technically?
It's not soundproof. I'm not gonna show the link.
We're on YouTube. Probably shouldn't. But his book is about mining for steel. You
Well,
can't
anyway, we're
mine.
not gonna. Here's the thing: we're not gonna trash other YouTubers on the show. We're
I
not.
was trashing an author, but okay.
We're not gonna do that.
I
We're
love
not.
his YouTube work. Peter York's a great YouTuber. You should subscribe to the Writer Brothers podcast. They love Star Wars. If you want to hear people say that Star Wars is good, no matter how bad it is, check out the Writer Brothers. They will absolutely endorse any piece of. I mean, they are fair assessors of pop culture.
So I'm gonna put Teague on a little timeout right now. Not gonna mute you, just a timeout. I did watch.
I'll mute myself.
I have. There's a 2-hour version of the Obi-Wan show into a movie. 2 hour, like I think about 2 hours and 29 minutes. I watched like the first 10 minutes. And it looked pretty good actually. There's this guy that re-edited a lot of it, added a lot of bunch of actual John Williams music, and it looked good so far. I'm gonna put it on the big TV in my apartment and watch it. I think tonight.
Is this a fan who tried to fix it, or is
Yeah.
this their new edit? All right. Well,
No,
I think a
it's
fan who tries to fix it could absolutely do better.
well. Did you guys? Okay, so Raquel, I'll get to you, Teague. I want to get Raquel to talk also. Get her thoughts on this. Have you seen the Ninja Turtles fan made Ninja Turtles video?
No, I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Here, let me see if I can get it up and I'll show it on here. It's on Tom Connor's thing. Let me pop this up. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, like I was on Jedi Bill's karaoke stream with Tom Connors last night. We were singing some songs.
Ooh, Tom has a good voice.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yes.
He admitted to me he's a classically trained musician. If you've ever seen him pull out the guitar and play a little bit, he's actually quite good.
Here's the thing. He doesn't sound. Shout out to Tom Connors. He was on the show a few weeks ago. He's an awesome dude. He doesn't sound like when I first heard him on a karaoke night, which is new to me. He was singing. I was like, that voice sounds familiar. That's a really good voice. And then I look at with the avatar, you can see who's talking. And I was like, holy shit, that's Tom Connors. He has a good voice. I like it a lot.
He has a really, really good voice. It doesn't sound exactly like a speaking voice. No one does, but he, more than most people, might have a speaking voice that resembles his singing voice. But let's face it, Tom Connors has an excellent speaking voice. He speaks with great diction, great delivery. And I had the pleasure of encountering him on karaoke too, and he didn't know me from shit, and he was totally cool to me. Tom Connors, good guy.
Yeah, I can't find it. Dang it. Oh well. I don't want to show it on YouTube because I might get striked. I don't know.
Maybe I'll go on Jedi Bill later and I'll see Tom Connors. Who knows?
But there's a video of a fan made type video animated, and it's of the ninja. I think it's Michelangelo fighting.
If they made it themselves with their own stuff instead of re-editing it, then you can show it, and it's up to them to content strike you. And what you do is say, like, hey, I did this because I like it. I'm promoting it, and offer them a chance to come on the show and just say a little about it, and they'll uncontent strike you if they do it all. Because I do content infringing stuff all the time, but if you play it all the way through, if it's a YouTube only thing, you're probably okay. But we've seen they've been really weird. So 5 seconds is the accepted rule.
Here it is. Let me.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm Admiral Teague. Check out my channel. My show is Saving Star Trek.
All right, so let me pull this up right here. I'm gonna do a different image. This is gonna be cool. I don't know if you guys seen this, but this is really cool, man. Let me back it up. Here we go. Volume up. So cool.
That might have been cut up enough. That was
Like,
great.
How cool. Okay,
That's
Raquel,
great.
what are your thoughts on it?
Looks good.
Right? I saw that and I was like, you guys gotta see this. I did. Okay, so I watched The Flash. You guys want my thoughts on it? We'll get a little
Go
pop
ahead.
culture.
Yeah, I want
Dog
to know
shit.
how you ended up seeing it now.
Dog shit. It's on HBO right now.
Is that what happened?
Did do you mean Max?
You had movie night at
Sorry,
home?
my bad. Sorry. But yes, Max.
Yeah. So
Peacock,
listen,
we're
let me ask
waiting
you-
for you to change your name to, you know what?
I have Max because we both have Paramount. And
Yeah.
we're going to say something unpopular, but Paramount, aside from Star Trek, which is shit, New Trek, not Star Trek, New Trek, I don't think it's the same thing. Paramount has a bunch of good shows. That is the best show to buy, best streaming service to buy. I hate to say it, and I apologize to all those who are offended. I know Doomcock has said don't go with Paramount Plus. Go at Paramount Plus and conspicuously do not watch Star Trek. That's all.
All
Get
right.
your new
So
Trek from Admiral Teague.
I will vouch for. I'll get to Paramount Plus in a bit, but
They have
Flash,
a bunch of great shows. We know that.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Disney Sheepherder. Appreciate it.
The Taylor Sheridan shows are really good. Most of them. I mean, The Lioness I haven't seen enough of, but the other ones I've deeply enjoyed it.
Well, so I'll get to Paramount Plus in a bit, but Flash, it's bad. I know I'm late to seeing it, but the only thing I loved about it was Michael Keaton. The middle, the 40 minutes that I got of Michael Keaton in it was really good. Supergirl liked. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, you know what? That's kind of cool. And Carla Burton has joined us.
Hello.
Carla.
Hi.
Hello, Carla. It's so nice to see you, my friend. It's been a while.
Nice to see you.
It's been a couple of ticks to the clock. Well, I've been in your living room, but we won't tell people how.
What?
Okay.
Carla gets it.
Wait, hold up. Because I know
We're not going to explain it. We're not going to explain it.
I know when Carla is on a same stream with Teague and I, she'll start laughing. So Raquel, just get ready for Carla to turn red, and she's like, "Oh my god, you guys are so funny." But Flash is dog crap. It is complete. It's. I like Supergirl. I like who they picked. That was good. At first, I thought it was a young Superman in the trailer. I was like, man, young Superman's got some breasts going on here. And one of my friends is like, that's Supergirl. I was like, what? because it's the short hair, and I was confused. Paying homage to
Honestly, it was the costume too. They destroyed her figure with that weird suit.
yeah, but it's I was like, you know what, I like it, but then they did the whole Christopher Reeves thing and the original Supergirl. I was like, this is terrible. Then they did
Insulting.
yeah, and then they did Nicolas Cage. Then I was thinking, Nicolas Cage doesn't look good that too bad with Superman suit on. I want to see Nicolas Cage as Superman. Like,
Well,
come
they were
on.
supposed to do that like years ago, but it didn't go
Yeah.
through.
I do like how they had this. I can't. This is not spoilers because probably everyone has probably seen this. But when Nicolas Cage was going to do Superman, they had a spider. In Flash, they brought the spider, so I liked that where they paid homage to the to that Superman. I wish Dean Cain was in it and Tom Wellings. But it was bad. Like, I have a close friend of mine who does visual effects in Hollywood, and he said before this movie came out, like months before, he said if you watch Flash, be prepared for one of the worst visual effects you're ever gonna see. And I didn't know what they were talking about, and then I watched it last night. I was thinking, holy crap, this is really bad. They do a dead baby joke, which really pissed me off in the beginning of the movie, and I text Andy and Gary. I was like, they do a dead baby joke in Flash.
Was that the
And
microwave thing?
yes,
That was despicable. Yeah, I saw that. whole scene.
Gary didn't tell me about that because I'm adopted and I take it very serious. I was ready.
I'm
like, out.
adopted as well.
He didn't tell me, and I thanked
I'm
him.
not.
Yeah, what?
Me neither.
I'm not.
Don't worry, Carla.
what-
There's still time.
Oh, not adopted.
I'm adopting. I hereby adopt Carla. I hereby adopt you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll
Oh,
tell my
man.
parents who live next door.
Just address your tweets to me as, "Hey, Dad." Carla Burton is the
Be a bit
nicest person.
creepy.
She has the you know what? You have the most infectious laugh. I'm so glad you're here.
God, it's so embarrassing.
So
It is what it is.
it's, if you like Michael Keaton, watch it. It's fun. I like it. Shout out to Snowdub. He's an awesome
Some
guy.
people
He has
told
to
me
head
if you-
out and do his show. So thank you for tuning in, Snowdub. You're
Yeah,
awesome, man.
thanks for coming.
Have a good night.
So
Bye,
the,
Yeah.
Snowdub. We love you.
the Paramount Plus thing, I can explain that. There's a lot of people who tag on Paramount Plus. Like Teague said, if you take away the new Star Trek stuff, it's good. I've been watching. I'm going to
It
be getting
deserves to survive. It really
Yeah.
does. I
I'm
love
getting-
Yellowstone. I love 1923.
and I'm gonna get into the season 2 of Joe Pickett. That's a really good show. It feels like a low budget version of Yellowstone and Taylor Sheridan, but it's not his. It's something else. It's a fun movie. Or fun
I
show, I
like-
should say.
I like Black Lawman show. Looks really good.
Yeah, I
What?
got
That
into.
show looks great. There's
Is that
like
his
a
name?
yellow. No,
Is
I
that
don't
the
know what
name?
it's called.
Oh.
It's named after the character, and I haven't seen the commercial enough to remember his name. But it's basically black late 19th century sheriff show, and it looks like it's gonna be badass. Like, I liked the character right away, like black law guy. Like, he's beating the fuck out of people and like pistol whipping people and pointing guns at them, doing stuff that a 19th century lawman you would expect to do. It was great.
Have you,
At least
there used
what
to
I
be
saw.
there was a black bounty hunter. I watched him on Drunk History, and the guy who played Steve Urkel, Bass
Oh.
Reed, Bass Reed.
Oh, he became a.
Yeah, I
he
know
was
what you're
really
talking about.
They need a
physically.
show about that guy.
He grew up to be very physically imposing.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So
It was hilarious on Drunk History.
So if you guys have Paramount Plus, I know Star Trek. I know that's a big downer and stuff. Fuck Star Trek. Don't just Move past it.
Gets me. We have a lot of laughs with it on my channel. But yeah, it's good to have the older Star Trek on Paramount Plus. You can watch that. And by the way, commercial tier, it's so poorly done. The commercials usually don't happen.
So yeah, so Joe Pickett is a really good show. It's yeah, I know. Disney Sheeper said yes. Rancor Steve, Joe is good. Thanks for that recommendation. It's really good. I don't know if they're doing season 3. I've been watching Special Ops Lioness, which is a Taylor Sheridan show. The problem I had going into this, I was like, all right, I know Taylor Sheridan. He brings a little woke to it, but he always kind of his stuff is very much morals with consequences. His shows, that's pretty much what it is. And he's a solid writer. He got into acting before he wrote stuff, and he realized maybe I should just stick to writing. That motherfucker can write. He can.
He's
He
a
did.
hell of a show creator.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a guy. Honestly, like this is just something I want to put in here. We have a
Your
lot of people
show?
who love Star. No, there are a lot of people who-
I'm sorry.
it relates. You want to talk about my show's about time travel? But no, listen. Taylor Sheridan has made as many good TV shows as a guy we all love, Gene Roddenberry. He seems to know how to write women. He knows how to write a conversation. When I watched 1923, you know what the biggest pleasure of the show was, guys? That I was able to
tell us.
Well, yes, he actually can still act, and that was great. But what I enjoyed the most, hold on while I whip this out. What I enjoyed the most was that when people have
Raquel doesn't want to
Saddles.
see.
Was that a Blazing Saddles reference?
Yeah, please.
Why,
let
yes,
be.
it was.
Thank
The
God.
sheriff is
God.
near. The
Ding,
sheriff
ding,
is near.
Raquel.
But
We
no, you
had
know what I liked?
shit.
What I liked about Taylor Sheridan's shows the most was the organic, naturally flowing dialogue. Instead of having to have everyone be a wisecracking rebel who is like a cut up, we had a conversation where people were like respectful to each other and talked in a way that was normal. It's like, I need you to do this. Well, I can't do that. If you try this little trick, you do it. I know you can pull it off. All right, I'll try. It wasn't like it's two people in smack talk trying to a lot of modern storytelling, Star Trek, Star Wars, people talking mean tweets. These were conversations. People cooperated. We had men and women who were equal or at least respected each other in the context of their time, because 1923 was not 2023. You know what? I got news for you. Guys, that show, it was 100 years ago.
It is.
So can I just say that guy wrote Lawmen Bass Reeves. Haha, so we come
Yes.
full circle.
That's Black Law Guy. That's Lawman Bass Reeves. It looks
Lawman.
great.
Yeah,
it
Lawman.
looks great.
Here's the
I'm
thing
eager
about
for that show.
Here's the thing about Taylor Sheridan is, so I'm watching Lioness. It's Special Ops Lioness, and it's based on actual true events, and with the CIA and the Marine. And I was like, reading all the females, I was like, oh man, Paramount got to him. They're gonna make him make it all woke and women empowerment. Nope. This he makes this one chick the lead character. I wouldn't want to mess with her. When, as Deadpool would say, I would hate to pressure her on prom night. This chick is badass.
Some metric.
Yeah. And it's a good show. It's not he's branching out to do a lot of other things. I've watched Kingstown. That's a really good show. I told Gary about it and he's like, "Oh, should I see it?" And I was like, what's your blood pressure like when you watch things?" And he's not big on realistic things. It's Jeremy Renner's in the Kingstown, and it's good. I'm getting into the problem I have with Taylor Sheridan is he has a bunch of shows out now. He has, I think, 10 or 11 shows, which is really ridiculous. And I need to get into 1923 and then the Tim McGraw one, the 1833, I think it's called. It's really hard for me because being on Pop Culture Breakdown, I had to watch a bunch of other shows, so I had to stop what I was watching and watch really shitty stuff, and then I had to review it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I know he's doing the one that Carla mentioned. That looks really good. He's doing a bunch of other stuff, and his if you want to watch good quality shows, Taylor Sheridan is the best. Kingstown, or no, it's not Kingstown. Tulsa King is one of my favorite shows. It's with Stallone.
That looks okay. The
It's-
commercials are strong.
Have you seen it, guys? Tulsa King?
I
I
haven't.
have not
No,
committed to
nope.
watch it. I'm watching too much other stuff.
Okay, watch Tulsa King. Stallone
Well,
is
season 2's on the way,
hilarious.
right?
It,
Season
I
2's
think
coming?
next year it's gonna be made,
Didn't-
but
They didn't
they
make
make-
it. Okay, shit.
there's a scene where what?
Fuck the Film Actors Guild.
But so there's a scene that Stallone is in, and he makes fun of pronouns. I'm dying laughing. I'm in tears watching this, and I didn't drink anything. 'Cause if I did drink anything, I'd be in the hospital with like,
You have an alcohol producing gland in your body that releases it at a measured time.
yeah. But it's just like Fletcher said, Tulsa King is lit. It is.
Hey, Fletcher.
It's such a fun show to watch. It pissed me off so much. I almost smashed my big TV. I was so
Whoa.
pissed of how it
Whoa.
ended. I was
Oh,
like,
don't
you
do
can't
that."
end it this way. No.
Oh,
But it's
spoiler
fun.
alert.
But it was the first I forget the movie that Taylor Sheridan wrote, and he won best screenplay for it. But he did it's the guy Chris Pine is in it. It's kind of like a Western Wyoming type movie, bank robber. But the way he did Tulsa King was way out of his comfort zone, and it was comical, it was serious, it was fun. It's like Godfather meets the Midwest, and it's the funniest thing ever. And I know Moira. See, I got it right.
Good job.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Yay.
Whoever wants to name a kid Myra in that way they hate that kid
That's good. It's a
Oh,
Scottish name.
I don't
It's
think
a
so.
because I
Scottish
can't
name.
pronounce it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
We
fine.
love you, Myra.
Yeah.
I did ask if she wants to join. We'll see.
It's going to be a girl.
She
girl
might be
around us soon.
busy. She might be at the pool.
With all the cats.
I don't think so. But
That would not be very good.
Ranker Steve.
Yes.
The Chris Pine Taylor Sheridan movie, which I've seen, and it's really good. It's
I
one
can't
of the
think of
only times poor Chris Pine got to work. It's called Hell or High Water.
That's what it is. If you guys haven't
And
seen
they
that,
bury like 3 muscle cars in their front lawn. It's so fucking cool when they
It's a
bury
good-
that fucking muscle car.
so I told
Full of
Gary.
money.
So I told Gary Ambrosia about Tulsa King, and he's like, he's like,
After
done.
he
He's like,
scoffed at you, did he listen? Did he watch it?
he did, and he told me the next day, he's like, I've never seen a show in the past like 15 years, we'll say that, as good. I was like,
Wow.
you are
Way to
now
go, Kid
converted
Cat.
to Taylor Sheridan stuff. He's like, holy, he loved it. And then when it ended, he called me up right when it ended. He's all like, I don't know how I can take this anymore.
Oh.
Does this guy end every season the way this one did? I was like, not really.
I believe he
yes.
does. The season
does.
starts in
He's like-
1923. We start from the middle of the story and jump back to the beginning, which is better than jumping from the end. It's pretty
Well-
cool. I'm still invested.
Well, when I told Gary, I was like, yes, he kind of leaves it on a cliffhanger. He said, fuck this guy. If you guys don't know who Gary is, he's an awesome brother. He's an awesome guy.
Say that to George Lucas, Kit Kat. Empire Strikes Back isn't one of your favorite movies. That's a
Wait,
cliffhanger,
hold
buddy.
up, time out.
That's blasphemy.
Raquel, you don't like Empire Strikes Back?
No, what? I am confused.
Oh, you said Kit Kat. Sorry, I'm trying to do a whole bunch
Yeah,
of.
no,
I
we're
thought I
allowed
heard
to
the.
use the name. Aren't we allowed to use the names if I'm ankle biting? I mean, if I'm Admiral Finity.
So I saw Raquel's name, and then I thought you said Raquel. No, Gary likes Empire Strikes Back. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?
I'm
Mr.
talking
House
about check out. So go ahead.
Mr. House Party 6 says bedtime. No, it's a good time. How you doing?
Hey.
I've realized this that I say howdy to a lot of people.
Oh no! How dare you?
What? How do I or how dare?
How dare you?
I know, right? I've learned. I'm just gonna say howdy to all the women because there's a bunch of guys that when I stopped saying howdy because it's a greeting, it's a howdy. How you doing?
Yeah.
And
What the hell's that?
some of
What
the
the hell's that
guys
got
when
to
I
do
was
with
on
women?
Pop Culture Breakdown, they're like,
Yeah.
"How come you're not saying howdy to us?" And I told one of the guys, I was like, "Are you a woman?" To
Do
me,
you
that's
say you? Do you
So
say
did
with
use
no Rick
guys?
Infinity.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you say use guys or y'all?
Y'all guys.
I say use
See, here's the
guys.
thing. I'm learning to get so when I lived in Florida, I had a southern accent. When I moved to Nebraska, I kind of took it away a little bit. I took it away a little bit.
That's your greeting to girls, isn't it? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it away a little bit, my southern accent. When I moved to California, I was like, in my head, I talked to a bunch of guys at the lodge I was at, and there's a guy from Tennessee, and he understood. He goes, I get it. Because I thought southern accent, we get made fun of, we're dumb, we're not that bright, which is not true. And
No.
when I got to California, I tried my best to erase my southern accent. Come to find out, women in California love the southern accent. They do. It's the same when guys hear like a British accent or a different type of like New Zealand, Australian.
Ours is white.
I would say German, but I feel like that's a little like just German
Too
and
hard.
Russian accents when women
Too
talk.
hard.
Because when I was in Germany and Russia, I lived in Russia for a month filming. The women, like, even if they said, "Hey, how you doing?" It sounded like they wanted to start a fight. Like in Russia, it's just all just like we just want to fight you. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm starting to bring back my southern accent a little bit. I do draw my R's a little bit, and whenever I'm with Gary, whenever we're working, I'll have my accent out a little bit. And we've been watching Righteous Gemstones. Have you guys watched that show?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Raquel, on a level of 0 to 10, how much can you take of like innuendo jokes?
I guessing about the same as everyone else, I guess.
Okay. If you have HBO, anyone watching, watch Righteous Gemstones. It's super graphic in a lot of certain things of innuendos. It feels very sacrilegious show, but you learn a lot. And no, you do. That's the thing.
About what? Learn a lot about what? You just asked about sexual innuendos, and now you're talking about.
What the fuck are you
something else.
talking about, man?
Hold up. What I'm trying to say is like Danny McBride, he does a lot of like innuendos, and it feels like, oh, you're hating the church and all this stuff. Deep down, pretty much probably about like maybe 80% of the episodes is very much biblical. Like there, you can learn a lot from them, is what I'm trying to say. But it's the funniest show right now, and there's a character named who's done by Walter Goggins, who, yeah, that guy
he was
is
on Justified. Was he on Justified? I don't know.
he
I
might
haven't
have.
seen- I haven't,
He
I haven't
played.
seen Justified, but he's been on it, I think.
I found him out when he was on the Anarchy, the bike show.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy or
Yeah,
something?
that one. Sands of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. Whatever. And he played
Like a
a transvestite in a dress. And I died laughing because I knew it was a joke. And I was like, this is funny. He's pulling this off. He's in Righteous Gemstones.
Hi,
He's
JRC.
hilarious in Righteous Gemstones. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check out Walter Goggins. Blah. Whatchamacallit, the old
Gemstone? Something about a gemstone?
Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a good show. I like it a lot.
Can I just? I know this is inappropriate, but I just want to insert this here for the fuck of it.
I bet you
Hey,
do.
you know what? I don't have cancer.
That's good.
I don't have it. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed in my life at all. But I'm gonna make a crisis out of the fact that I'm actually okay. I don't have anything wrong with me.
So I don't know where I was going with when I got to Righteous Gemstones. I have no idea.
Sorry. I had to go on my rant.
Wait.
You know me. I think cancer's really funny after what happened to me.
That's not funny, dude.
Sorry, let me clear it up. That I did lose my father to cancer 2 weeks ago. So what I'm being is sarcastic.
Okay. I lost my stepdad to cancer a few years ago.
It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I, Finity, am cancer free. And I just think it's news that nothing's changed since yesterday. And if no one jumps up and down about it, my God, I'm going to do 6 live streams in one day and slag somebody and lie about them and clone their account to make some kind of like story.
He lives rent free in your head, dude.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about him or them or they.
I wish I had a different name.
Oh, too bad. You have to suck it up. That's what being a man is, okay? Just suck it up and just wear it as it is.
Teak, you just got owned. Mom came in and what Carla is Carla is the mom that comes in and sees her two sons fighting, and she's like, "Suck it up."
Yeah.
I was not owned. I was instructed by someone who knows better than me. I listened to Carla Burton.
Good job. Do it then.
I have changed my name.
And John Camp. Man, I want to say John's Campia. I got a funny story about that coming up next.
Jeff's here.
John, thank you for, dude. I love John. John is the guy who's been supporting. He's been watching the Lego builds. He's jumped into the Manorama stuff. Dude, you're awesome. Get some rest.
Yeah, definitely. You get your rest. That's number one priority. But also, Maker Steve, I was wondering about that. Are you still continuing with the Lego builds?
Maybe. You guys like the Lego build?
You're busy.
Well, yeah.
You do? All right.
Yes.
There's Gary.
That is the most fun stream that I do. Honestly, I enjoy it. I enjoy being on it. Yeah,
well, you
I mean, but we
always
that.
Drunk
Oh,
for.
well, hold up. Is that JRC? Yeah. Oh, we got a date on Sunday, right? You coming by about 8:30?
Yeah, we do have a date, don't we?
I don't know if we can show the whole thing because live streams and uploads have a different rule, but we're going to promote it. And
totally.
Love that shirt.
Thank you.
I'm wearing one much like it. This is an American holiday. An American holiday.
But could you make it out? See what it is?
Oh, now you ruined it.
It is our flag as the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. What's an aluminum falcon?
I love it.
Illuminati? What?
Bunch of teenagers blow up the
No,
Death Star. It's been a bad day.
So there is a Lego piece. So there's two. I'll ask you guys this. I'll bring back Lego Build on one condition if people like it. Because when I did the Back to the Future, that was 6.5 hours. I was
That was
toast.
long.
That was
What?
way too long.
Is
Yeah.
that ASMR?
It was a lot of work. Like I was
But it was funny.
exhausted. It was funny. I know because you jumped in
Oh,
at the
man,
very end,
it
and
was
then we
so
were all
funny.
making jokes, and I kept on fucking up on it. But
Hey.
I have the Batman from the movie, the recent one, the Batmobile.
Ooh.
It's really cool.
Ooh.
Or
Nice.
I have the I can get my hands on the Pyramid of Giza.
Giza. Yeah.
Gaza Strip. It ain't Jewish. It's
I
Egyptian.
thought you were Egyptian. What?
I am
What?
Egyptian.
Yeah, I know.
You know
Yeah.
I don't get my words right.
Hey, you know what? That'd be actually kind of cool. My 4-year-old, he loves watching Lego build videos on YouTube now. Like people building like the
Oh, wow.
really intricate sets, like like Ferraris or Bugattis or something like that. It's pretty cool.
I have the
Yeah, you
I
may-
did the Bugatti one, so I might bring
Mhm.
it back. It takes a lot of work to do. Like if I have it, a lot of the Legos I did, pretty much all of them, I took them apart and then had to put them in bags and stuff. But I might do the Pyramid of Giza. I don't know.
Are you going to do it like a whisper, like this close to the mic? Go, okay, we're gonna take this Lego.
No, I'm just gonna be
and
loud,
we're gonna put it right
obnoxious,
here. Oh, okay. All right.
bald,
I just want.
gray-haired.
I mean, are you gonna like click, click, click?
I'm looking in the camera. I feel like I have the Mel Gibson beard thing going on where it's gray in the middle or whatever he has, and it's like dark everywhere else.
Oh yeah.
It's distinguished.
Yes.
You have an Oreo beard.
Yes. You know, they say gray hair is
Yeah,
wisdom.
yeah.
That's a lie.
Oh.
Gray hair is what? Yes.
I disagree.
Mine's coming in. Mine's trying to
Well,
come
let's see here. I just got a haircut, so I got rid of all my gray hair. So
You know who you look like? John
can't do
Candy
that
from
at school.
Stripes.
I actually have been told I look like Drew Carey in the earlier years.
Oh yeah.
Drew
you
Carey?
do.
No, it's John. It's John
Right,
Candy.
right.
It's the
Mm,
hair.
Hey, look.
I'm gonna bust your balls, Virgin.
I don't care what he looks like. He's got one of the most fantastic broadcasting voices. I can't wait till this guy's done with his career serving our
Yes.
nation. Although I bet you dread that day. Do you love being at sea? What's it like when you're out at sea and it's just you and the other crewmen and crew members, and you're talking to everybody, like, say standing on the prow of the ship into the wind, just like looking out into the future? That must be amazing.
Well, let's see here. Since I am on the sea, it has its ups and it has its downs.
And it has a close quarters.
There you go.
Hey,
Yes, exactly.
so he brought this up
what's
to me.
more manly than that? Come on, he's a sailor.
So with the weekend coming
a
up,
Marine, I guess.
I'll say this right quick. Carla, that image looks like Gary Ambrosia.
Oh yeah.
It does.
He'd know who it is.
No
he would know
comment.
who it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's from
But I
nothing but
just-
trouble, right?
So Teague showed this, and I
Oh,
just
no?
want to I'll put the link in the chat.
I see it.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Just for
Do we
it's
wanna
not
know what it
bad.
is?
It's not
this,
I
bad.
don't know what it is.
Yeah, is this safe for work? I just want
Yeah,
to
it
know.
is.
Okay.
But it's a I liked it. I'm a very patriotic person. If you haven't found out.
oh,
I'm
DAV.
very-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, right,
Disabled
okay.
American Veterans. Check that out. He told me, he mentioned it to me,
Mhm.
and he's like, put this in the banner, and you know what? I'll do it. It's pro American, helping the vets out, and I have a lot of family members who are vets. So I put the link in the chat. Check it out. Anything to support the vets. If you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a "Don't Tread on Me" shirt, and I have Join or Die tattoos, We the People tattoos. I got Chuck Norris in the back. Let's do this, baby. So, yeah, if you guys can check that out, that would be awesome. That's all the news.
If I may say,
You're from-
No, I'm not. It's not that I'm from Queens. I want to show you a face. This is a hero right here. Steve, can you make me big for one moment? Can you embiggen my avatar?
Boy, the innuendos
Because
from this is just outstanding. So
How do I make you big? Nope, not that
click on
one.
my head. Click on the little head icon on my tile.
let's see here. I'll
Nope,
try it.
that's not it. I'm
no,
not used to
okay,
live stream, dude. How do you?
If you go down and look at the bottom where we're all in tiles, if you
Yeah.
hover over me, you'll see my head, and then click my head, and I'll be larger, and then people can see my father.
I'm trying. I'm
sorry.
trying.
I'm trying.
Don't worry about it, short boss. I understand that those wheels spin half as fast.
Oh,
We all have our nicknames.
Well, if I'm acting a little kind of
Nope.
slow or dreary, I've
You
just
accomplish
finished
it
this
with
up.
yourself.
How
all right.
do I make it? Hey, can you send me? Can you send me it
You
in Twitter and I
hover.
can?
You take the cursor, mouse, whatever, the pointer. You hover it over my tile, and a head will appear, like a
It doesn't
silhouette
show
of a
that.
head. All right. Well, maybe it's because how we
I
stream
am
this through OBS. All right.
sorry.
It
I'm
doesn't.
trying
It
not to
doesn't
laugh
matter.
now.
Can you pull up the banner then for me?
There we
There
go.
we go. I'm in big. All right.
Nice.
During the conflict in Vietnam, there were an estimated 56,000 American soldiers, Marines, and Navy and airmen killed in combat. Since that time, over 300,000 United States military members have succumbed to Agent Orange cancer, which is nothing more than friendly fire. They cannot be given a Purple Heart. There is no monument for them. The government tries to forget them. If you want to help out the soldiers who have been affected by sometimes the negligence of our military, and my father did not consider himself a victim, he considered himself the longest living member of his company because that's what he was. But it was the Agent Orange that killed him. It was a tough way to go out. And that charity, Disabled American Veterans, is a 5-star charity. I've done all my diligence on it. If you want to help someone out, please give to that. It's we have a banner for it. It's in the chat. I'll drop it in again. You know what? The burn pits have been a terrible blight on American soldiers and their families. What is it like to be a Marine Corps colonel and then have to suffer through the indignity of meeting someone to feed you your own breakfast? Disabled American veterans provide help and home companionship because, of course, every American veteran is covered by the DAV. And at the bottom of our chat is the link for Disabled American Veterans, a Kentucky-based charity. It's approved of by the United States military, and you can help a veteran of our country. We should all be grateful on this, our Labor Day. And thank you, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
And if you could give, that'd be great. If you can't, that's cool too. But we prefer you did.
Yeah, can I add something to that? DAV is a very trustworthy source. I mean, unfortunately,
So I did a good job checking it out. I did a good job.
Yeah. No, I know DAV very well, and they've
I
helped out
won't
a
see
lot
a penny of any money people send to that, will I?
Yeah. Nope, you won't.
No.
And to add on top of that, unfortunately, there are still a lot of people who are taking advantage of disabled vets in other ways of like saying that they're a legit organization. No, DAV is a definite legitimate organization for disabled vets and helping out them and their families. So
they helped my father at the end of his life when he needed dignity and his wife needed to sleep. They provided a nurse to provide him with the medication to help slake the pain. And I do not feel that he was any less, killed in action than his comrades who took a bullet, because that day he did begin to die because of what they did to him. And, we still love this country, but that is something that you can make a difference on, helping out these vets. Their healthcare is taken care of, but if you want to give them better quality of life, help pay their Wi-Fi bills, stuff like that, that's what this charity does. I checked it out deeply. I would not ever put up a charity that wasn't vetted, and I will not see this money. It will not be filtered through my hands. This is a legitimate charity. Please
Mhm.
help
Yeah.
these men of all services who've stood up for our freedom and, most importantly, our First Amendment, my right to say this to you. Help these men and women.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
will be promoting this
I
link.
appreciate that chance. I appreciate that moment to say that. It really was important to me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I know I will be promoting it on Manorama on Tuesday. Yeah,
We do
it's
not speak for the veterans or represent them. We merely think that you should donate to help them out. All right. We're
Yeah.
not saying that we represent them at all. We're saying that you should, if you want to make a difference, pay vets Wi-Fi so he can have some internet. Get him, some home care so his wife can take a nap while he's in tremendous pain. These burn pits are going to be a blight on our society for decades. Please consider it. If you can't do it, I mean, that's cool, but if you can, that would be great. And it's not political, and I believe it's tax deductible.
yeah.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. No, it's like I can't say for 100% certainty. I have to say should. So, and it should be. So,
I have a lot of veterans on Manorama. I just realized this. And people who in the military, that version. There's a few guys. So yeah, it's go check out the link. Just support them. Fuck the government and helping the vets. It's pretty much us who can help them.
yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah. As Carla stands up and just sits down.
Sorry, and I had to get a bit taller. Ugh. I need more cushions.
I know I'm short, but come on.
Actually,
I'm
I'm
short. You're tall compared to me, buddy. So cheer up.
to be honest, I'm actually slouching right now. So here, I'll sit
You
up.
look like a sloucher with your Millennium
All right.
Falcon.
Let's go ahead and start the show. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm 6'3", so yeah.
You're 6'3"?
Oh yeah.
You're a foot taller than me.
Dang.
Hey, that rhymes. 6'3". You're a foot taller than me.
I also have big feet. Anyway,
How you doing, Virgin?
hey. I'm doing great. So, hi, honey. My wife's over there, so
Right.
Hello,
No.
wife.
yeah.
Mr. House Party 6 says, have you tried taking I think he meant talking about
Your genders.
your genders?
Yeah.
Vet jokes.
Lost one. Jeff, he said I used to be 6'1", and then old age set in.
Oh.
I think I'm like 5'3". I don't know. I'm taller than Tom Cruise, that's for sure.
I just say I'm 5 foot with shoes on.
You're 5 foot with shoes on?
With sneakers on. Yeah.
Sneakers?
I just like a tiny bit of 5 foot.
So wait, you're a New Zealander, right, Carla?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a hobbit. Sorry.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. There you go. See, now we got vets,
I fit in.
active duty, and hobbits now. So
see, if I ever went to, I do want to go to New Zealand because just to visit
Me.
the Shire.
Oh,
you
okay.
too.
Yeah.
Sad time.
And I probably just live in the Shire, Baggatons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I ain't leaving. I found my home. I could probably walk in there perfectly with JRC and Jeff as 6 foot, whatever.
Yeah,
we can be Gandalf.
We are Gandalf. Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, speaking of which, if we're just having conversations, you remember, they're talking about remaking Lord of the Rings now.
Yeah, good.
Like, huh?
Well, here's the thing. It's not remaking Lord of the Rings movies. It's doing they worded it really poorly. It's because of Amazon doing Rings of Powers and that bullshit. But it's Peter Jackson's looking the projects. It's different. From what I understand, it's shows and then a film.
Oh, okay. So Peter Jackson is on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prototype Badger said, Ringer Steve, did you see Dark Winds? I don't even know what that is.
Sounds like somebody farting in the middle of the night.
That sounds like me at Taco Bell at 12 a.m. Dark
Oh, that
winds.
was you. Okay. 3,000 miles away. I heard you. Huh?
No, I have not seen Dark Winds. There's some people in there I like.
Yeah.
What is
that's
it? What is that one?
It's a western.
Oh, okay. Westerns don't mean anything to us because we don't have that history.
You don't
We have
have.
Hobbit
You don't
history.
know. I knew a guy from New Zealand. He came down when we were doing film school, and we
Mhm.
worked on a bunch of projects. He's all like, "What are cowboys?" And I looked at him. I was like, "What?" He's all like, "What are like John Wayne?" And here's the problem I have. Teague might actually vouch for this. When women watch, not saying Teague is a woman, but it worked out perfectly for that. You know?
In this day and age,
Well,
we
you
have
know,
no idea.
He's
I-
like, "What'd you guys say?"
Wait, hold on. I can't talk about this with this avatar up. Let me put it on a better face. There we go.
Excuse Teague while he goes to the powder room
Oh,
and
yeah.
changes his
Yeah,
face.
no,
Anyway,
Eddie
so-
wouldn't have approved if I started talking about being a woman with him, like in Vietnam with his fucking M16 packed and ready to go. I think that was the least, the most masculine thing that someone could do. He would have been fucking pissed. So I'll go with Captain Ramius. Repeat the question, sir.
So Prototype Badger said, let me pull this up, his comment.
Hi, Prototype Badger. It's so great.
He
that you're here.
said
Thank you.
Roto.
Dark Winds is a crime story on the res.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll
that's
check it
Dark
out.
Winds as a crime story on the Reg. There you go.
Wow, well
Captain
done.
Razor.
Well
Thank you.
done.
Yeah, okay, Virgin.
I have not
Mm.
seen it, but I do think that Only Murders in the Building is a good crime story.
It
I
is.
bet you do. I bet you do.
So,
Oh, yeah, I kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
so
You know, I have
They
a
make
perfect
you
crime
feel
story.
like you're right there when you watch it.
Like
So,
right next
when-
to the star.
when Yellowstone came out,
Came
a
out.
lot of women. And Teague, have you watched who's watched Yellowstone? Raquel, Carla,
No, I
Virgin?
have not.
You haven't?
One through.
No.
I've,
You're
I've
gonna
only
get a
seen up
crush
to four
on
seasons.
it.
I
I'm
so
just gonna say
prefer
this, but-
Harrison Ford to Kevin Costner that I went with 1923, but I hear the time jumps are such that they stand alone, which I think
Yeah.
is great about that universe. You know what? Thank you so much, Taylor Sheridan, and thank you, Steve, for recommending it. This did I take up the baton of that challenge well? Right, that live watch for Yellowstone
It
went
was
well,
good.
and Carla, you saw it later. It was pretty evergreen, right? I did a good job, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah. You guys do it. Yeah, that was good.
So
good show too. It was so strange to be reviewing one. Sorry, go ahead, my friend.
no, it's good. So Raquel and Carla, you've never seen Yellowstone, right?
No.
You're gonna get a
Nope.
crush on Rip. I'm just gonna say that right now. You'll be like, can I get a
Okay.
man like him? Especially Raquel.
I have a
you
crush
Sure.
on
You know
how much
Spencer.
I
I mean,
know he's funny. I
You
know
have a
funny
crush
people.
on Harrison Ford. We get it.
yeah, I have
But-
a thing for old, intelligent guys. So he's halfway there.
Short Bus
So
has a crush on Rip. That's what's going on.
I'm not gonna
I have
lie.
to look up
Rip
these people
is
now.
Jersey,
He's
you
Rip.
can agree.
He
Rip
had
is-
a mechanical arm.
so Jersey, you've seen Yellowstone, right?
Yeah, 1 through 4.
Okay.
Seasons 1 through 4. Yes.
So you would understand this very well.
Bring it on.
When women would watch Yellowstone, they would
Mhm.
see Rip. At the lodge that I was at for Halloween, we did this huge Halloween thing, just set up and everything. We go all out, Gary and I do. We spend the whole month of October just building, some of September, and we
Mhm.
make it into like this Disney theme park thing. Like we just
Wow.
that's what happens when you get a bunch of filmmakers
Yeah.
and we just build things. It's cool. Like we
Californians
had,
are
I
so
think,
weird.
2000 after COVID, we had about 2,000 people show up. Kids, just they were devastated that we weren't doing it in his yard, and they were like, "Why aren't you doing the Halloween stuff?" It takes a lot of work. It really does. But we did it at the lodge in the town we're at, and one of the girls that I know, one of the women that we know, she's talking about Yellowstone. And she's like, I want a cowboy. I really want a cowboy. And I just stopped and I turned and I said, do you even know like what a real cowboy is? She's like, yeah, like Rip. And I was like, no, I'm asking you like cowboys, like, no, like I'm a cowboy, but I know some older cowboys and they're nothing like Rip from Yellowstone. Nothing.
No,
So
but there are the real cowboys that are in Yellowstone when
oh yeah.
what's his name goes to the 4 6s.
Yeah,
And
that kid.
I forgot his name, but
Well, I know
yeah,
Taylor Sheridan is a cowboy, but
yeah,
and I've met some of those guys on the shows before they even were on the show, and I was like, he looks familiar,
yeah.
and it's hilarious because they're all like, oh,
Did you meet them on Brokeback Mountain?
No, that was Frontback Mountain. No,
Hey,
I
Teague,
met them
whenever
in
you
the
say
middle.
Brokeback Mountain,
I'm on Full Frontal Mountain.
hey,
All right,
hey, Teague, when you talk about Brokeback Mountain, can you step away from the mic a little bit? You're kind of like really
Yeah.
close to
you're
it.
a little hot.
Yeah.
Not in that way. Not in that way.
Like, I'm a Brokeback Mountain. So, anyways,
So, if any of you ladies watch Yellowstone, just know some of the guys on the show are cowboys and some of them aren't, like Rip. When you watch Rip, I
No.
know Raquel's going to be like, Myra, have you watched Yellowstone? She'd be like, no, I have not. And they're
I
like,
don't know. I have to ask.
you
well,
have to ask?
Yeah, I don't know if she watched it or not.
Oh.
I
Well, I
think
know
a
you
lot of
two.
these
I know
guys
you
are-
two lovely ladies are going to be all like, "We need to find a Rip, and we just need to give him whatever Bud Light or not Bud Light, Coors Light,
No,
tequilas, whatever
If
he
I was-
drinks." Oh, I just want a Rip. Every woman wants a Rip, and I'm like, that's not really what we look like. We're all a bunch of besides me, but come on,
Okay.
how you doing? But a lot of cowboys are just a bunch of old men that just given up. We don't care.
Oh, they're
actually, there is
worn
one aspect. They
out.
do carry around a
Oh.
giant hammer with them sometimes too.
They do.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, they
you know
do.
what?
Yeah.
You're welcome, America.
Ta-da.
But the wrong jeans. Is that where you got your idea for your
Hold
jeans
up.
from?
I'm gonna look up a picture here. All right. I'm gonna give Raquel and Carla who Rip is from Yellowstone.
I'm looking. Yeah,
I was
Cole
looking at the
Hauser.
cast.
I'm on IDME
I was-
right now.
I was
Hold up,
looking.
hold up.
looking
I
at
gotta
the
find a good.
cast.
I gotta find a good picture, and then they'll be like, "I'm hooked. I'm gonna watch this show."
See, I'm a Josh Lucas fan, so if I saw Josh Lucas in it, I'd watch it.
There was something I heard about the guy who plays Rip, and I'm verifying that right now. Sorry.
I gotta. Who's Josh Lucas? I don't know who Josh.
All right,
Lucas is. I
everybody
worked in
look
the
up-
industry, and I don't. What? Who?
Oh, there
How
we go.
now, brown cow? Ole.
Holy moly, we're back in the 90s again. Let's see here.
Well, let's not get through that far.
Yeah.
You sound way too excited for that. What?
Oh, well, I was going to say, look up the poster for The Last Champion, starring
Oh, I know
Cole
what you're talking
Hauser.
about. All right,
Yeah, there you go.
Raquel and Carla. This is who Rip is. Man, come on. Come on, Steve.
man.
Come on, man. You know the thing. That's
Come
who he
on.
is.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Is that
Can't you
Sheridan?
show me Josh Lucas?
No, that's Rip.
Can't you show me?
That's
can't
Rip.
you show me
Oh,
Josh
okay.
Lucas?
He's got kind of a Burt Reynolds energy. Can I just ask you this
Yeah.
though? Isn't sunglasses and a hat a bad look? I mean, you got to
No.
commit to one or the other.
How
No,
many
because,
forms of
if I have to-
protection does one man need?
Hold
so
up.
I'm in aviation actually, and the thing is that at least he wasn't wearing aviators. So Usually, I kind of
They
get
almost
a
look
weird
it,
vibe
right? Oh.
whenever they almost, but those are not technically
Yeah.
aviators. But if they were
Okay.
a cowboy hat and aviators, I always have kind of a problem with that. It's like, dude, either you're on a horse or in the sky. So that's just
Yeah, I'm buying.
yeah.
I'm actually buying myself the Ray-Ban aviators that they issued during Vietnam, but the Ray-Ban version of them this week.
Oh, yeah.
I want to have some really good polarized helicopter glasses.
Nice.
But these guys, his shades are
Helicopter
cool.
glasses. What a helicopter glasses.
They're specifically made for helicopter pilots and the light conditions they encounter, and they're specially polarized. They have green lenses. They're not like aviators. They're slightly different. They're a little more square.
They're polarized because my husband's a pilot, and they're not allowed polarized glasses because of what it does to the screen or something like that.
Yes,
They
it does
may be
something to the
mixing and matching when they make them, but that's how they're billed. I'm not buying them from a military supply store. I'm buying Ray-Bans, and I would get the aviators, but like then that would be cross-associated with someone who famously wears them, who's as old as the Pope. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, some people like them.
Oh,
Mm.
by the way, Cole Hauser, the guy who played Rip, he was actually in Pitch Black with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
And I just want to say can
Yeah.
I just say right now, as an Irish American, what the fuck kind of Irish name is Biden? I've never heard that before in my entire life. I'm not saying anything else about him, but like I'm weirded out by like the alleged Irish name, and I'm gonna call it that. That's an alleged Irish name.
Oh,
Alleged.
jeez.
I can't
Yeah,
wear my hat the whole time.
I mean Teague is a real Irish
So
name. I mean everyone knows that one.
I just want to know with Carlo and Raquel, after seeing who Rip is, are you gonna go see Yellowstone? You'd be like, oh my gosh.
The thing is,
Rip.
I'm not that way
Maybe,
inclined.
yeah.
See?
not that
When you show it's not Kevin Costner, it's Rip, because every chick's like, oh my gosh, it's Rip. I love him. It's his even though
Oh
he's a
my
ginger.
good.
Oh, it's his beard, it's his hat, it's his
Oh
jacket.
my goodness,
Oh,
I'm gonna rip him a new one anyway. Yes, I am the.
I know you
No,
will.
no, it's not Rip. They're after Lloyd.
By the
Lloyd?
way,
Oh,
I
well,
just
he's Grandpa Cowboy.
Yeah,
during
it is.
during this conversation, I just turned around and dropped $85 on a pair of sunglasses. I'm getting my fucking
Why?
Ray-Bans.
Okay,
Oh,
here's a question I have.
wow.
Hold up.
You're a good
I have a
salesman.
question. That brings up a good
I
one.
I love sunglasses.
Who here will spend $85? You're out of this because you already just admitted to it. You're a culprit.
Fucking
Who
worth
wants
it.
to spend $85 on sunglasses?
I only
See?
wear glasses that go.
See, the table
Fashionable
has answered.
people.
No one.
See, I
Fashionable people?
actually get
I live
prescription.
in New York City. I
issued
have to walk
prescription
around and look
sunglasses.
fashionable.
Well, with Virgin, it makes sense. Prescriptions.
I didn't hear what Virgin said.
But I don't have to pay for them.
Ah.
So
Oh.
that's the thing. You do. All of you do. Thank you for your contribution to your tax and contributions.
Yeah.
Not me.
All right,
mine.
all right.
How much
Thank
you want to
you,
bet
folks.
Raquel's looking up all the images of Rip, and then she sees the woman that he marries, and she's like, "I'm gonna
No.
cut her. She's mine. Rip
That
is
was the
mine."
quickest trip to the bathroom ever.
Steve,
Yes.
if you click on
Oh,
show or percent share screen, you'll see that I presented the sunglasses I just spent the money on. Everyone can evaluate whether I wasted my money or not.
All right, let's
85.
vote
That's
on
about
this.
130 New
Let's
Zealand.
vote on
Eight-
this, shall we,
It was
people?
like it was about 80 bucks. Now they're
$80
Ray-Bans.
on those?
These are Ray-Bans.
You
You
got
know
Now,
what?
here's a question.
I
$2 shop.
wear sunglasses a lot.
Mm.
Here's
They
a question I
almost-
Those are
have for
technically
you.
not aviators.
How?
No, but they're cut like the Nam aviator glasses from the front, as you see.
Actually, they're cut just like those are actually. I was going to say those are almost the square frames that Rip does wear in Yellowstone.
Oh,
I see what it
now
is.
we
So,
know
ladies, you're
Yes.
gonna dig seeing me in this.
Because
See, don't get your hopes up.
Aviators, they like droop like down here because they're supposed to try to cover the entire eye. So
Yeah.
they come
Yeah.
down a little bit further, like right about here. So
You know, burn
yeah.
notice. Those are almost like the burn notice glasses that he used to wear. That
They
shape.
probably are the burn notice
Oh,
glasses, but now I
Carla,
have a
great
beautiful pair of
series.
Ray-Bans on the way.
Yeah, I
And
love it.
you know what? I deserved a little something. And thanks for
Yeah,
showing
you had
them.
a hard
And we can
couple of
all
months.
Steve, why don't you start a poll? Is Admiral wrong for spending $80 on those shades? And see what the audience says. I'll be willing to take the slings and arrows.
Well, a full-fledged Navy admiral makes at least $10K a month. So
What?
Isn't that amazing? Wow. But if
At
you're a
least.
full-fledged Navy admiral, how many stars do you have as an Army general, which more people understand?
Oh, am I supposed to
4?
answer that?
Yeah, of course, Navy guy.
Okay, just making sure. If it's full general, it's 4 stars.
No, I'm asking the person from New Zealand. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now,
excuse me.
let me ask
It's
you
full
something.
I have
spouse,
an
mate.
opinion.
If I
I'm sorry,
made
was that
you
my
a rear
Aussie accent?
admiral, can you please explain to us what a rear admiral lower half is without being overly sexual? Because that's a real thing.
I was gonna say bent over and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Well, then we have to ask what the upper half is. So
Oh boy,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
it's T.
Second step in
it's-
that rank, actually.
yeah. Let's just say out of 4 stars, it's 1. So it's 1 out of 4 stars.
So,
Dude, that's
It's
a
like
bad
like
Amazon rating.
Admiral, you know.
for the
I'm gonna
glasses,
get fired.
blocking, return them
glasses.
for
I'm
up to
sure
a
they're watching
month.
this. I'm sure everyone's watching
Yeah.
this stream, dude.
Well, what would you rather me
Yeah,
buy the
I know,
fucking Biden glasses? You want me to buy the fucking aviators?
Mm.
No, I just you got to get the Neo glasses or something like that. You know, for Matrix.
I have
Oh,
to fight
yeah.
off the
Those are
classification that I'm old and doddering.
Classic
I don't
Oakleys.
need to wear the same glasses as the Pope. I mean Biden.
Hey, I'm saying get like the classic Oakleys. You know, like circa 1994. Those ones. Those are. I still love those. Those are
My
nice.
husband had
Ooh,
those.
yeah, those are
Yeah.
gorgeous. But you know
'Cause
what? These have the
Top
Ray-Ban
Gun from
logo
Top Gun.
written all over them, which says like I have money, so I like that.
Were they from Top Gun, those ones? Is that why people bought them?
A lot of them did. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like I would
They're
have to
good
say
lenses.
from
They're really
my
good
guess,
lenses.
my guess is like especially in the 80s, like 70s and the 80s, being
Okay,
that
Tom
the
Cruise.
Vietnam War just ended, that there was a lot of surplus, and I think that even included actual like Ray-Ban aviators from like Vietnam era and stuff like that. So there was a lot of people got a lot
Here's
more.
a question I
military
have
gear,
for
so,
you. All right,
Yes.
JRC.
Uh
What?
oh.
Is Top Gun your theme movie?
Yes.
It is in
No, no.
the Navy
I can't tell you how many times Danger Zone comes over the 1MC when we're out.
Do you
to
all
sea.
dance? Well, here's the thing. Do you guys know that movie?
When they play the final countdown, that's when you get afraid.
That's
Do
yeah,
you
definitely.
So
I know the movie.
So Quentin Tarantino is right about Top Gun.
Okay, movie.
I know.
You
I
know the joke.
What do we know?
I know what
do
you're
we
talking
know?
about.
You know
I
the
know.
joke?
Oh, that it's
Yeah.
highly homoerotic. I
It is.
kind
I
of
want some
agree.
butts.
Hold up.
If we
He-
cut out the volleyball scene, it might be okay, but it's bad.
No, there's other
Mm-mm,
scenes.
mm-mm.
Teak, is Quentin Tarantino right?
Of course he's right. Quentin
No,
Tarantino knows
Teak,
exactly what the
shut
fuck
up.
he's talking
I'm
about.
muting you right now. Is he right? Is he right? Not.
He's Quentin
Yeah,
Tarantino.
it is. The answer
under
is yes.
advisement
yes
of
or
my
no.
league-
We're not at Congress. You don't have to come up with a stupid ass answer.
I refuse to
abstain.
answer that question on the basis it might incriminate me. Anyways,
I vote present. I vote present.
here, yeah, it's a yes or no question. Here,
Present.
Yes.
oh, we're still on. Jeez, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, when we go live?
So yeah. Hey guys, is
Oh,
there a
yeah.
problem if there's like this like white light next to my camera? That's like, wait,
No?
it-
Oh, that's so funny.
Raquel,
Sorry.
you've seen Top Gun, right?
Well, she's not here at the moment.
Please,
She's just
please,
out.
please. Oh, she stepped out.
Read your chat, dude.
Look at
Read
the
my
private chat.
Ah,
Mickey
oh,
Ficky.
sorry. Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
I remember
know,
before
me-
Ranker Steve was born, when I saw Do the Right Thing in movie theaters, they subbed
Story?
out the word
Toy Story?
MF for Toy Story. Toy Story was like a coming of age movie for
Come
Steve
here.
when he realized that his toys were going to outgrow
Matthew.
him before he
Matthew,
outgrew his toys.
Get this through your head, you. Mhm.
Now you listen to me, you motherfucker.
Go watch Top Gun and feel happy about yourself, bro.
Oh my gosh,
Carl
my-
loves it when I drop the speech therapy my parents paid for and talk like a New Yorker.
Well, here's the other
Hey, I'm
thing.
Now
walking
you
with
listen to
you.
me, you lousy motherfucker. You don't fucking tell me what to do. All right? There's no time to talk about time travel. Suck my ass.
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
whoa, a little
Yeah.
hostile here,
Real
man.
quick.
Wait, did Harvey
Real
show
Queen's
up?
talk.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, I just did
So-
meth. It's a performance enhancing drug.
I will tell this to Carla. I have not seen Top Gun Maverick after 69 times.
Oh my god, I
Bragging
love
rights.
that movie.
Bragging rights.
It's a good movie. I haven't
Do you
just
like the fan
So do
theory,
I.
Steve? Do you
What's
like the fan theory? Oh my god, you
That
know the
it's
fan
not
theory?
gay?
No, that it's deeply Christian.
Oh yeah, it's heavily.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like that.
no,
actually, I've only seen half of it.
here's
I've only seen half of
Here's
it. No
the deal.
spoilers.
The Christian thing happens in the first 10 minutes. All right. So
okay.
I did this on the computer. You can
Well,
only
she has
bail
a
out.
That's why they hate it.
yeah,
Okay.
jokes
JRC, what's the maximum speed to bail out at? 200 knots, right? And you might not
300.
make it.
Pilot? I don't know.
Uh,
Look, I work on
so
there.
200 knots is about like 190 miles an hour, right? Listen, here's the deal. Above about 200 or 300 miles an hour ground speed for an aircraft, to make us understand that, bailing out is like 50-50. You might die. You can be twisted apart by the wind. So
That's why they have rocket
the
boosters on
great
them, actually.
What?
that
Huh?
will save you a couple hundred
They
extra
have
miles.
thrusters.
Yeah.
I mean, they're essentially miniature rocket boosters on the ejector seats.
Yeah, to give them
Oh, yeah,
terminal
yeah.
velocity,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they have
Terminal
to push away from the
velocity
aircraft.
means that
Mm.
if they blow out of the aircraft at the right speed, they will attain the same speed as the aircraft, and that's called terminal
Mhm.
velocity. Now, if you're too fast, that will still delete you. But for the most part, our nation is the only nation that has the technology to do this right. We have the most effective and most amazing fighter planes, and we have the best pilots. And most of those planes were made and designed here on Long Island. I have to say
China.
that. But
Hang on.
the
Some of those
fan
airplanes are older
Whoa,
than I
whoa.
am.
Teak.
Wait.
What were you gonna say, Carlos?
I want to. You said terminal velocity is going the same speed as the plane. I thought terminal velocity was a certain amount of speed, like a speed you can't, like say you're falling down. There's a certain.
No,
speed
you're right.
gonna
Yeah,
hit.
terminal
You're gonna
velocity
hit,
is
and
the
you're not.
maximum speed you'll attain with gravity. You're
Yeah,
correct.
so that's not
I
matching
misused the
plane.
term.
Okay.
What's
Sorry.
going on is he's
Yeah,
going
nerd.
8,000. He's going 8,800 miles an hour.
Nerd.
Based on my calculations, I googled Mach and I googled Mach 10.1. So 8,800
is
miles an
not
hour.
your friend.
But that's not
Yeah.
terminal velocity, right? That is
Well,
not.
No, terminal
thing is-
velocity is like 300 feet a second.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not much at all. Yeah.
I
Well,
like
the thing
this
is that-
comment.
8,000.
Hold up. I like this comment.
Okay.
Damn it. Another fucking word I don't know how to pronounce. Latchdunnen. I don't know.
Loch Dunnan or something. It'll
Well,
be a
Latchcombe.
Scottish Loch.
Latch-
Lactunon.
Wait, hold up. Is that a Star Trek?
Lactunon.
Is that a Star Trek term?
Scottish. It'll be Scottish.
No, I think it's Scottish.
No, that's an
Oh,
Orville.
and
Moira,
Lock them.
like Moira.
No, Latchcombe's
You
Orville.
got jokes. He
no,
said
it's
right.
not Latchcombe.
I know.
It's
That's why I
Lackham.
just.
Lockdown. Dunnan.
But The
So
Here's the
Oracle is
thing,
the most
if you're
unifying thing on my
hold up,
channel.
Deke, hold up. If you're new to more conversations or Manorama, you'll know I get names very wrong.
That's
I
fine.
You say that now. You say that like a mom. It's fine.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, if you think this is easy, it is so much easier for me to read the chat when I'm not the host and producer like Steve has to do than it is when I am the host and producer. It nerfs my IQ and I become extra dyslexic.
Well, they say,
Yeah.
right, our government would never lie to us. They never
Mm.
lie to us. Wear your mask, take the jab,
Define the
and we're
truth.
shut off on
Our
YouTube.
Prime Minister said if we
Yeah.
didn't get the jab, he was going to come and get us.
Well, here
See,
I will
here's the
add
beauty
something to that.
about
So
here's the beauty about America is we got guns.
Wait, I want to hear
Yeah,
the
we do.
virgin.
Yeah,
okay,
virgin.
Yeah,
so here's the thing.
should
I'll-
I get that 38
Hold
five
up,
Hey,
hold
shot
up,
I was talking
hold
about?
up.
Tig, quiet. Go.
Anyway, so okay, so I did wear a mask. I did get the Moderna shot. The what was it? Pandemic, whatever it's called, it's over. Okay, it's done. All right, either
Yeah.
people got the vaccine and they survived the vaccine, or they got herd immunity and that's it. There's no even these variants and stuff like that. They're not going to be effective at all. There's
You
just
know it's coming
at
back
this
in
point.
October,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
He's coming back.
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
I need it.
Hang on.
Well,
Just
there'll
in
be
time
a,
of
there'll be a
election.
new strain, I'm sure. But I would say this, and I don't want to sound like I'm speaking out of school here, but the way the COVID virus has degraded very fast means like nice job if you made a weapon. It does seem like it's even less effective than most natural maladies.
Hold up, here's one. Mr. House Party 6 said vax me harders, baby.
Yeah, harder. Yeah.
Herders.
I'm not going to write off the idea I
do
might
request.
get the next. I might get the next version of the booster that comes out like after Halloween with my flu shot because
It's
I'm
called
gonna get a
Oops,
flu
baby, I
shot.
did it again.
After COVID, I don't even believe the flu is deadly anymore. Like it's like I'm sorry.
I've had the flu so
people
bad.
Yeah, so did I. I was watching The Fifth Element with you boys when I had the flu. But yeah,
Nice.
So yeah, I
That
just
was a
don't believe
real
anything
pleasure.
anymore.
So wait,
The
if you
government lied.
if you got past COVID and the flu and you're watching The Fifth Element, that means you had the multipass.
Exactly.
Leo Dallas multipass.
Carla Burton multipass. You know.
Fancy pants there, huh?
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag, but I have had
Yeah.
a lot of viruses.
Next time, make sure you don't dye your hair orange before you do any of that.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
please.
that was such
Yeah.
a fun movie. I never would have watched it, but I was sick, and Appion and Teague were watching it, and it was like, oh my gosh! Even just listening to Appion, he loves it
His
so much.
raw enthusiasm.
Oh my
And
gosh!
you know what?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Another name should go in the hat of manliness if it's not there yet. Is Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
What
that's
an
true.
incredible
Nope.
performance, and it's out of character for him. Well,
I was gonna say Chris
um,
Tucker.
good actor.
I'll do
Chris
Chris Tucker,
Tucker,
but
who's that guy?
Chris
why?
Tucker would
Okay,
be so much
Hold
fun.
up.
That'd be a great
Teague.
conversation starter. Yes.
Why Bruce Willis?
Well, I think he's a great tough guy.
No,
I
he's not.
like him. I feel he's relatable. I think he's a very good actor, and I enjoyed The Fifth Element so much that my opinion of him leveled up. He's not like the poor man's tough guy. He's as good as not Stallone, but he's a good tough guy. He's an A prime tough guy. He's not A plus, but he's an A level. And in Fifth Element, with that direction and playing against his own type, where he didn't do the steely blue stare or any very typical Bruce Willis things, I deeply enjoyed that movie. And what you need to do is watch it with Appion, because wow, Carla, am I right? His enthusiasm and his love of the movie is infectious. By 10 minutes in, I had more goodwill for this movie than I ever had before, and I had so much fun watching it.
We'll take that into consideration.
Sorry.
I'm not a big Bruce Willis fan.
Mm.
He's an idiot.
He might be an idiot, and remember though, before we condemn Mr.
Okay, I'll
Willis,
concede he's an
I
idiot.
want to say
You
one
dressed
thing.
as him. You
Bruce-
dressed as him on a
Mi- mi-
screen.
Mr. Willis has said some
Damn it.
things that are very debatable, but Mr. Willis has aphasia, and that is that means he has dementia.
Well, hold up. I know he. What did Carla say?
I said you dressed as him on a screen.
Huh?
You were in a tube, and on either when you did Bruce Willis. Did you do Die Hard on What
He
did
Oh,
you
did
we
put
do
did.
Walter
Die
Breakdown?
Hard.
You
Yeah,
were in an event. You were in an event in one of the streams.
Well, hold up.
Oh, I
It's
remember that.
called-
Those were
Let
Christmas.
me
Thomas.
clarify this. Hold up. Don't bust my balls, Carla. I know
will.
you can.
I will.
Miss, I watched the Star Wars
You
Christmas special. and
squash him
show
as
up that
flat
guy.
as
I know.
Mentos.
What are you
I
talking about?
know.
I
Gary,
think Mama
Gary
Carla's giving a
showed me a
lecture to her
picture
son.
and he said, Carla, bust your balls, and there's no one else can compete. So you know what? Whatever.
I'm
Die
old
Hard
for that
is the
then.
greatest Christmas movie ever made.
Hmm.
If you think Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, let me tell you that It's a Wonderful Life is not a Christmas movie. So
It's officially not. That I agree with.
suck
What
on
is
that
it?
one.
What is it?
It's
It
an
was-
autobiography.
Oh,
Yes.
I know, but yeah, okay.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It
It
just
never
happened to
lands.
ha- Yeah,
What's that?
it happens to have a Christmas scene in it, which was the grand kind of the climax of the whole
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Which
But
wasn't
it was
even
like-
Christmas. It's
it
a
wasn't
day
Christmas
before
when it was
Christmas
released.
Eve. It was
Yeah.
a day before Christmas Eve in the movie.
But it was
was
also
n-
released in theaters not during Christmas. It was like either it was spring or the
July.
summertime. July, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So it was in the summertime.
Oh.
So yeah.
So
Mhm.
I will fight this to the death with Die Hard. And if anyone says Die Hard isn't a
For-
Christmas movie,
Is Home
Well,
Alone? Is Home Alone a
May,
Christmas movie?
may I
Yeah.
contribute for a moment? One, the day
Star
before
Trek
Christmas
is not a Christmas movie.
No, of course not. Of course not. Not even that stupid scene in Generations where Picard is having Christmas.
See,
with
you
You
the
beat me
mentioned
to
Star
it. I was
Trek
about to say
sequel.
that. I was about to say that.
family. Uh-oh, here I go.
When you mentioned Star Trek fatigue,
but
you
just can I say
wanna
this about
go
It's a
on.
Wonderful Life? It's a Wonderful Life. I consider a Twilight Zone episode movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I will also say this.
Oh,
In It's a Wonderful Life, and I have been given a wonderful life. One of the coolest things is we see a town that I would love to live in, and that town is called Potterville. Who would live in Potterville and who would live in Pleasant Falls? I would live in Potterville.
Bedford
So I
Falls.
want to get okay. So Raquel, if you're there, if she's
Guys,
there,
Potterville has strip clubs. Potterville has fucking girls. Potterville has like a bunch of bars. Potterville has the Yankee game. Fucking movie takes place in New York. Come on.
hold up. Don't get too excited, T.
Right.
If Raquel's there, I want to get her opinion on this. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. If she is, when she comes back, I know she had to go somewhere quick. Yeah. Yeah, I know I made a vent and I sat in that sucker for 4 hours. I was in so much pain when I did that. It was
That was hilarious.
I'm glad you think
Oh,
it was
Raquel's
hilarious.
back.
I was
Raquel's
in pain.
Raquel's back. You
Raquel?
can ask
All right,
her.
Raquel,
I'm
I have
back.
a question.
Wait. We need to hear more about this. Anyway, no, go
I'll
ahead.
get to that one. But Raquel, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It is. Oh, this is why you're my friend.
Yeah, I agree. It's Christmas
Now
movie.
here's
Come
another
on.
question. Zeke, shut up.
Don't spoil the moment. Don't spoil the moment. Steve's got a friend.
Now,
We're just
The
here
way
for moral
Carla-
support. That's all.
the way Carla talks to me is very much like a mom. Oh wait, he has a friend. Hold up.
It's
Now,
my
Raquel,
job.
It's a Wonderful Life? Is that a Christmas movie or not?
Yes.
Mm. Technically not, but we'll let that slip by. Yeah, why is it a Christmas movie? No one can give me an actual answer. They just say snow. I was like, that doesn't. It snows in spring. Wait, why is It's a Wonderful Life a Christmas movie?
Well, it's during winter season. Like, I haven't seen the film for a really long time, but I'm somewhat quite sure I saw a Christmas tree in the background.
It never lands
That's
on
it.
Christmas Eve.
Do
Whatever.
they play it at Christmas time though? Have they made it a Christmas movie by playing it at Christmas time?
Yes, it got
Yeah,
adopted, but the
Doesn't
director
the
said it's not.
movie end on because the movie takes place the day before Christmas, right? And
No,
it
it takes
takes
a day, 2
about
days before
Over
Christmas.
a week or something?
Like in
December 23rd.
Yeah,
Right. So that means that the movie ends on Christmas Eve because it's about 36 hours, right?
yeah.
Yeah, all right. So
Well-
that's close
It's a-
enough for me.
It's a Christmas Eve movie. It ain't no Christmas. No, I'm just kidding.
Someone just fart.
It's a
I
fun
did,
movie to
sorry.
watch.
It's Carla.
You just-
Sorry, Mom.
It's a very
Yeah,
fun
just-
movie. And by the way, if you need bail bonds, go to Potterville, not Pleasant Falls.
Because they have
Bedford
Star Trek
Falls.
strippers.
Well, actually,
It
here's
was
the thing.
before Star Trek, but if that
Did
town
you-
existed now, yes, there would be a new Trek movie convention.
Did
every
you
weekend.
know that Rambo is a Christmas movie?
Which one?
What?
What
The
is?
first one. Rambo, First Blood. It's a Christmas
I
movie.
love that movie.
Did you say
Yeah,
Rambo?
there's a
Rambo.
scene. There's a scene where it's the buildings. Everyone's like, "You're crazy." I was like, "No." There's a building where they filmed it during Christmas time, and I don't know when they filmed it, but there's Christmas stuff around it. That's a Christmas movie.
Well, then Red Dawn 1984 was a Christmas movie too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful
Was
Life
it?
is not a Christmas
I
movie. but
endorse
here
that.
we are.
Yeah,
However, I
It's a
think the
Wonderful
interesting
Life
thing-
is a Christmas-ish movie.
Well, the
that's
thing
what's
is, I think
confusing.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. No,
JRC
no.
and then Raquel. We'll do that.
Okay, sorry. No, I was going to say I
Hey.
remember hearing this. The reason it became A Wonderful Life became a Christmas movie was because of how people around Christmas time would get like incredibly depressed and feeling lonely. And I mean, overall, the thing is that the whole theme is what would happen if your wish came true, or in this case, your prayer came true, and you were never born to see like that your life it does have carry weight and importance. And I think that's what I heard is that that's why the network started picking up It's a Wonderful Life on TV as a Christmas movie because of that, because of the fact that around the holidays people get very depressed and they feel very lonely at that time.
All right.
That's what I heard.
It's
that's
also because
it
it made the studio lose a lot of money, and so they made it
Mhm.
into a Christmas because a lot of people thought it was, and it wasn't. But Raquel, what were you gonna say?
I remember watching the Batman animated series. One of the episodes, I think, I'm not really sure exactly. Maybe it was the Christmas with the Joker that, at the end of the episode, Bruce Wayne and his name
Burt
escapes
Ward.
me at the
I'm
moment.
sorry, Dick Grayson.
Yes, thank you, Admiral Teague. When they
Burt
defeated the
Ward.
Joker, they sat down and watched It's a Wonderful Life, and that was on in the Batman animated series. It was Christmas.
That's really appropriate for them to watch, honestly, in a weird way for that kind of a thing. Because, It's a Wonderful Life is about what happens when you're thrust into the role of being the patriarch of a family upon the unexpected death of a father, right? So Bruce Wayne understands this because he's lost his parents, and I'm sure that young Bruce Wayne, if we explored the story, probably had to step up and act beyond his years and probably had the wisdom of a 30-year-old when he gave that eulogy as a kid and comforted like his relatives. Like Bruce Wayne was a charismatic guy. So yeah, and I hate the movies where they kill Bruce Wayne's parents at Christmas. It's already said enough.
Well, here's
Well,
a question I have for you. We're gonna move past what? What were you gonna say?
I just want to know: is Castaway a Christmas movie? Because it starts on Christmas Day.
Yes, it's 4 years
It
And
long.
he has a Christmas present the whole time, and at the end of it, he gives someone the present, right? So, is that a Christmas movie?
Could you imagine if it had been sex toys?
Well, okay, wow.
Well, he didn't
And
open
moving
the
on.
And
box. He
there's-
didn't know what he was delivering to that hot ginger.
Well, here's the thing. Here's another question I have for you guys. Pineapple on a pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Raquel.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. We live in the South Pacific. Yes.
And
I'm
ham.
not sure about
So
that.
Raquel, we're friends here, and it's going down a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not sure about that.
Raquel's going to get booted out. She's going to get booted out.
I mean, I could say the same thing with putting clams on pizza.
Actually, that is
That's
pretty good.
the clams makes me sick to my stomach just the thought of it. And I'm part Italian.
We know you say you're from Queens all the time.
Yeah, I guess you can't be from Queens without being part Italian. Well, I'm fucking Italian here.
This guy, I'm gonna butcher it. Lachdanen. Did I say that
Latchcomb.
right?
Anyway,
Lachcomb.
It
Lachcomb.
might be a Lochdanon.
He said, long as it has ham or has.
Oh, with the
Canadian bacon.
pineapple?
Exactly.
With the
Yeah.
Yes.
pineapple?
I
Straight Hawaiian. Oof.
What were you gonna say, Raquel?
I just had pizza tonight.
Ooh, what kind of pizza?
What'd you get?
You're talking to my heart right now. Hold up. Everyone should shut up right
You
now.
don't live in New York. You
Shut
don't
up,
have
Plain-
pizza.
There's a plain
pizza?
cheese pizza. It was homemade as well.
Ooh.
I like to I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, but I like to put honey on my pizza.
Ooh.
Honey? Did you just say honey?
Yes.
How you doing, Carla? I'm Honey.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
centric, but you
Carla
know
thought
what?
she was
I'm
being
not going
called.
to scoff at it. I
Like,
have
it's
to try that one before
to
I scoff
me,
at it.
the honey
What?
adds a little extra sweetness to the pizza, in my opinion.
It does.
Well, you know, if you're going to put
Just a little
ham
bit,
on
yes.
it too, like the Canadian bacon,
Well, yeah, on Domino's, that's great, double bacon. But I'll just ask Raquel, what time zone are you in? So you don't
Central
dox
time.
yourself.
Do you live near me?
All right, I'm going to just say you have never had a real pizza. You've had pizza-like food.
I had real
because he's from
pizza.
Queens.
No, when you come
Yeah.
to Comic Con,
Well, I
in the
used to live
water.
in, I
It's in the
used to
water.
live in New York a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
gee.
You've had real pizza. Yeah,
Yes.
she's got me.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
step
point.
back, baby.
I concede my point. Yeah, no, Raquel's
Here-
right.
Here's the thing.
And her, by the way, her link is
Just
in the
mute
chat
him.
to her channel.
Thank you.
What are you going to
Of
say?
Hey.
course,
Steve?
you're a great
I was gonna-
follow.
I was gonna say, I make better pizza than Queens, New York. Hype me, Teague. Let's do this. I worked in a bunch.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
No, what were you gonna say?
I'm sorry. Did I say a couple of years ago? I mean several years ago. But I have tasted and eaten New York style pizza, but I haven't as of yet. I haven't tried Chicago style.
Oh.
I have.
Which
Hey,
one uses the oven that they're getting rid of? The pizza ovens they're getting rid of?
Huh?
The
pizza
oven ban?
ovens
Is
they're
that-
getting rid of. No,
Yeah.
the pizza ovens they're getting rid of can be used to make any kind of pizza. It's the fuel source.
Oh.
Feel close to
So
that.
there's no more pizzas. No more pizzas in New York now.
Yeah. How are you gonna deal with that,
Uh,
Teague?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
No,
turn-
we've always had guests made pizzas was just
He's gonna
the,
turn into Joe Pesci, be like, "Get this through your head."
me tell you something about that.
propane.
When I'm sitting outside a pork store and I walk across the street to fucking Pizza Land, I want to go to
You're gonna
Club
start
Bada
doing
Bing and
this.
see the
You look-
girls
You're gonna be
dance,
like,
you know?
"Look, You're gonna
Yeah,
still
and I'm
say,
hanging out with Paulie Walnuts and I'm drinking a cup of espresso. You know what I'm saying?
"Look, Corleone family, I make the pizza and nobody else. I'm T. Get this to your head, you Italian."
Busting out the cannolis and the
That's right, well
marinara.
done.
And you'll be like, "Look."
Thank you.
That man's name was Mo Green.
He's gonna be all like, "Look, I got no mama and I got no papa, but I got the pizza and I got the water from Queens, New York, and the Yankees
Yeah.
are the best."
All right, I'm voting we
And then the
take
guy
the
might
call
be
sign
a-
from Short Bus to Wet Bandit.
Honestly, if you want to make a lot of money, you know what? If you can figure out a way to make the pizza dough in New York and then ship it, that might make you might be able to charge like $50 for a pizza. Because I honestly, if you've had a New York pizza compared to the pizza in Central Time, Raquel, is it not like a $50 pizza compared to your $20 pizza?
Hmm.
And by the way, I propose a franchise for all of us: NYPD, New York Pizza Delivery, New York's finest.
I make better pizza than New York. I'll challenge them. Come on, bro. Do you know what dough?
If
Okay,
you
so
had New York ingredients, if you had the ability to have the New York water to make your pizza, do you understand that it would be like 25 times better? The idea that you've made good pizza
Yeah.
without the actual ingredients for real pizza means
You
that
need
you're a
real typhoid in
fantastic
there.
gourmet, my friend. I can't leave the pizza habitable zone.
Yeah, well, sorry.
we're busting your balls, Teague, tonight.
That's okay. They're as flat as Mentos, you know. Wait, you called me Teague? I thought I had a different name.
Yeah.
I give you the. I'll call you by that name when it comes. Don't worry.
Do
It'll
it for
come,
fun.
Finnegan. It'll come,
What's my
Finnegan.
name? I'm gonna come right now in this young boy's.
Are we finning to call him something else?
I don't like women. My name is Finity.
You have a crush on him. That's all I gotta say.
Holy
You got a
moly.
crush. Let's just,
They got
you know,
multiple personality syndrome.
I have a
You guys-
weakness. I like people who smell bad and come off dumb. You know. And if I know that I can have sex with you for a bag of meth,
Wow.
yeah, maybe I'm hot for you.
all right.
This move's gone
So
down.
yes, guilty as charged. I can't wait to see the show that bases itself on my life tomorrow. By the way, everybody, there's a gossip show about my wife. I'm not going to tell you the channel.
Must be really exciting.
Yeah. You're
It's
the
Yeah,
only
wait.
viewer.
It's
Speaking
really,
of bag of
it's
meth,
really Third Reich-ish.
You they talk about pizza much?
Pizza.
They
what?
talk about
Yeah.
like a lot of bullshit. They talk about Blade Runner and one episode of Star Trek. The people who own one movie and one episode of TV.
Oh, hold up. Someone just challenged you. Let me read this comment first.
oh yeah, I see that.
Oh, Wes Cagle.
War.
Teague, you're not gonna like
I
this.
love
Wes
Wes
Cagle?
Cagle. It's not
What
this is
is
not a
it?
challenge. He's being
Oh,
he's
yeah.
He says-
friendly
Yeah.
jostling.
He says New
is.
Jersey pizza is much better. I'm gonna add in a few words with its smell than New York City pizza.
You know what,
Yeah.
Wes Cagle? It's place to place because you're in the habitable pizza zone. Your pizza might be as good as mine. New Jersey is part of the habitable pizza zone. There's a Goldilocks zone for pizza extending from Brooklyn. It goes through Manhattan and Queens. Queens is like in the first, it's not even in the belt. It's like right there.
Is
But
it
the
a
first
circle
outer
shape?
belt.
Is it a circle
We'll put it
radius?
this way. Anyone who
With
has an
interesting
approximate
lines.
idea, if you know where Andy is, Andy has to drive for a little while to get pizza, real pizza. But he can get decent pizza, but not
Andy
good pizza.
Masterson. Andy Masterson.
Yeah, if he's in New Jersey, his pizza's 50-50 because I believe he's in like the western, more historical part of New Jersey, which is beautiful. I love New Jersey. It's a perfect New Jersey and you, perfect together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pizza.
If I couldn't live in New York, I would live in New Jersey. I love New Jersey. It's beautiful. I just wouldn't
New
go to
Jersey would
Philadelphia
not be
a
the
lot.
first pick I would choose, but okay.
Well, Pennsylvania has an open carry law, so maybe you'd like that better. But I would say this. One of the most upsetting things about being a citizen of this nation, and I am proud to be a citizen of this nation, and I don't know how many of us have been to the to Independence Hall, but I have. It's very, very small. It's quite beautiful. But when you leave Independence Hall, which as an American citizen, you only have to pay $1 to go tour it, and it's an amazing 20 minutes. Amazing. Please, if you're near Philadelphia, go there. But if you go 4 or 5 blocks away, or even 3, there is such homelessness, there is IV drug using, there is crack smoking, that it is absolutely heartbreaking, because you walk away from the American dream, and in just 200 paces, you see the lowest ebb of the American nightmare. And perhaps that's what this country has come to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wax poetic there, but Independence Hall is still worth going to. Just don't wander off too far.
I just got JRC's text. And yeah, rip. Little redhead.
Yeah, I know. Isn't he cute?
I know, right? He's a little. And then when Win-Win's final season, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want him like that. I just want to see him with a beard, cowboy hat, and black jacket." Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
I don't want the beta rip. I want the alpha rip.
Sorry. I want to make it clear to any people who want to dox anybody. I have really no idea where Andy lives. I'm approximating. I know that he's commuting distance from Philadelphia, so you have like 400,000 people to choose from.
Well, we know where you. Well, we know where you live.
No, I
Queens,
apologize
New
to
York.
Andy. I apologize to Andy. Yeah, but that's me, and I feel bad about saying that, but he has mentioned that Independence Hall in Pennsylvania, so. I don't know where he lives. My guess is Western New Jersey.
Hey, come on down to my side of Virginia and stuff. I'll take you to Colonial Williamsburg. And
I've been there. I love it.
Yeah,
that restaurant is fantastic. We eat the food prepared like 19th century style.
So, I've been to Chelsea's Tavern. My wife and I did a dinner there. That's where George Washington himself used to eat, which is actually kind of cool.
Mason.
So
I had dinner at Francis Tavern where he said goodbye to his troops after they won.
I had dinner at Taco Bell.
Wait.
Well, I mean now all restaurants are Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. One of the guys that you reminded me, JRC, with West Virginia, Virginia, one of the virgins. See, that's really fitting.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to my land.
I told a bunch of guys at the lodge, at the Masonic Lodge, I said, there's 2 different types of Southern people. There is the family lovers and then the animal lovers. And there's a guy from Tennessee, he started cracking up because he knew exactly what I meant. It's when you go up to Virginia and higher, them are some animal lovers. When you come down to my side, hello, Mom, how you doing?
You want to know something? You want to know an interesting fact? Did you know that Did you know that people from Maryland are technically Southerners?
Yes. All of that area. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody doesn't know that the Mason
Moira.
Meow.
Moira.
Meow meow.
So, hey Moira, can you sing your song, please?
Hello, Moira.
Which one is my song?
Your Meow Mix song. I didn't hear the Meow Mix song.
Meow 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 meow.
You're gonna make me.
So thank you. All right, now the show can begin. Anyway.
And I have allergies.
Huh?
Actually,
I'm actually allergic to cats.
I don't have any dander.
There's my kitty.
You're not a cat.
It's my kitty right there.
That's not a cat. Oh, that is a cat.
Aww.
Oh my goodness.
As her name's Kiwi. She's a big kitty. She's a big kitty.
He's from New Zealand.
What's his name? Lock Donnan? In the chat? It's what cats crave. It sounds like I want Brondo.
No, I'm not gonna. I can't. I say Lack Denon. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Well,
this is an American
talking about
show.
what cats crave. They think of Idiocracy. It's Brondo. It's what cats crave.
I believe, honestly, in all good faith, it's Lachdanan.
So it's Jewish.
That sounds Gaelic.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. It's actually Hasidic.
Now,
Well,
whether it's Scottish
seen
or
that
Irish
video of that
Gaelic is
weather
up for
guy in-
interpretation.
Kitty! Hello,
You seen that
kitty.
video of that weather guy? There we go. Kitty.
Sorry,
You
my
seen
cat
that?
was meowing.
That weather guy. Oh yeah, sorry. Are you a cat whisperer?
Sorry.
Yeah, little pumpkin.
Yeah.
So
Luke.
cats to me are the animals to destroy mankind.
Fuck yes.
Well said.
No, not fuck yes. Here's the deal.
I don't.
I will
No, not yes.
I
I
will
hope
fight
not.
a cat. I will fight a cat to the death
No.
on this one.
No.
If
Calm
a
your
cat's
tits,
gonna
sir.
take over
Calm your tits.
mankind, nope. Because my mom's cat hates. Like I say, the cat. I told my mom, I was like, "Your cat's of the devil," and she's like, "No, she's not." And I was like, "Yes, the way she looks. It's the way the cat looks." Like, all I was thinking is like, how much can I manipulate you into just me owning the world? Dogs, on the other hand, is like, how much can I help you on this?
Yeah,
See?
but you also got to realize, cats never snitch you out. You've got
Dogs will
dogs that
never.
snitch out people got drugs on them. Cats shut the
Whoa.
fuck up. They don't snitch.
Whoa, cats will just let you die.
That's
If you
true.
have you seen the videos, Myra? Have you seen the videos of like people act like
Cats
they just
ate
die?
my neighbor. My neighbor
And-
died and she had 30 cats. It was really horrible.
That is atrocious. But if a dog's hungry enough, he might do it too.
Well, no,
She
hold on,
was
hold on.
dead for
I
a
know.
week in a heat wave. Oh,
Oh God.
Well, see, now you just brought that down a few notches.
I
well,
love
you know
both
what?
dogs and
She was
cats.
an
They're
older
both cute.
person.
They're both
No,
cuddly.
I just noticed
And it
that.
deserves love.
Who?
no, she was old enough. It was not tragic. It's just that she had a big heart. She had a lot of cats, and it was very unfortunate that she died during a heat wave, and no one knew for a week. And I did throw up at the top of my stairs, but I have written off $200 in pesticides the last 2 months of
Hold
rent
up.
under fixed and repair.
So, I'm trying to bring this back up a little bit.
She was, and I was friends
as
with her too.
as
She was
the
nice.
as
She was
the
nice.
as the host of the show, Virgin's over there laughing. He's like, oh, I just found out what a woman is.
Yeah. Finity sounds like an idiot. What a shock!
But but have you
Like, isn't that
guys
the cheese and bologna sandwich?
Unintended.
hold up? Have you guys seen a video of people acting like they're injured or have a heart attack on the floor with a dog around, and the dog comes over and
Yeah.
helps them?
Right, the dog can kind of sense it.
Yes,
When
I watched
have you
Markiplier
ever-
do that.
Right?
When have you ever seen a cat just go?
Oddly enough, there was a video where this guy had tried to train his cat to do that, and the cat
Bullshit.
kind of did.
No,
But he really didn't.
Really?
but it really doesn't.
You
The
would
cat's
think the-
looking over like,
the cats
no.
celebrate first.
Cats are nice, but it's all out of jokes. The cats are of the devil.
Cats are still good for a lot of things. They can
What?
help keep like the rodents and stuff away. That's important.
Okay, I'll give you
But
that
only if
one.
they want to.
If you're in an
See?
apocalyptic situation, you want something that will not make a lot of noise and will keep the rats out of your food supply.
A car. A
I
dog
heard
will
my
do that.
name.
Have you ever seen Mad Max Road Warrior? The dog's all nice.
Yeah, I
John Wick.
love that movie.
That dog
But
probably had
that's
professional
not,
trainers.
that's not a proper dog. That is a dingo, which is part.
It's a dango.
He'll steal someone's
Is it
bacon.
dingo.
a
Well,
dog?
obviously they're
Yeah, it's like a
Canine?
they're
coyote.
obviously
Dingo.
they're obviously absolute canines because they can mate with other dogs. They're not marsupial dogs, but yeah, the dingo's a distinct
How often
breed.
does somebody have marsupial dogs? Does that involve them having a pouch?
Carla, you're from that part of the world. What
I
is he
mean,
talking
there was a
about?
marsupial
T.
lion, right?
What?
What?
Carla, hold up.
Dingoes almost
They're
look
really
like
well-
hyenas.
Google it.
Hold up.
You know,
What
there's
did
an
you
I'm
say,
afraid
amphibious
to
Carla?
Google
wolf.
certain things.
We need the more expert on this one. What do you-
I'm not
Yes.
an expert on dingoes. Dingoes are I think dingoes, like, I almost
She's
think of a
from New
hyena when
Zealand,
I
not
think of a dingo.
Australia.
Mm. You know what Dingo reminds me of?
That Meryl Streep
Dingleberry.
movie?
No, it reminds me of Dingleberry. Do you guys know what a Dingleberry is?
Yes, I do.
I've
I'm
never
Yeah.
had one in my life, but I've had it explained to me by people who have been so afflicted.
It's not like a painful thing. Just
Well,
make
let's
sure
just
you
say
wipe.
it also involves a prostate
If
exam
you
as well.
say so, I've never had one.
That's
Never
every
had
time I
what?
see the dog in Mad Max World Warrior is a
Oh, right.
sheep herder
I have
type
to look it
dog.
up.
Yeah. Anyway, I was
It's
talking
not
about that
Dingo.
amphibious wolf.
A collie or something.
Yeah, Dingo. That reminds me of Tropic Thunder. Dingo
No,
ate my
he's
baby.
not.
You know that really happened, right?
He's not a full-on dingo. That dog's like 1/3 dingo. It's
Oh,
the
that's
other
just a
things are
mongrel.
what you said. Well, the mutts are the smartest dogs, and as someone who has like 35 out of 37 listed ethnicities on 23andMe, I believe in that.
From Queens.
It's a blue heeler. It's a blue heeler. Those are the police
Yeah.
dogs,
You
eh?
can't pile on this many ethnicities from anywhere else. I'll pull up my 23andMe for laughs if we want.
No, we
I don't
don't.
give a fuck.
We've seen it. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Share. Sometimes sharing isn't caring.
Did you find
Well,
colon
I
cancer
just
or
want to
anything?
say thank you to Carla, Myra. See, I can get it right now, Myra.
Mm.
I don't have to do
Moira.
an Italian accent, Myra. Which sounds like when I first, because I could never pronounce Myra's name all the way correctly. It just sounded like a husband, like a sitcom, a husband just angry at his wife, Myra. So like an Italian way, but now I can do it in a nice way. See, nice. Now Myra's like, I'm gonna sick my 30,000 cats on you.
You know,
and
Myra is spelled M-Y-R-A, right?
No. Oh, you spell
Yeah.
it Moira.
Moira,
It's a-
yeah.
Moira,
It's-
yeah, like a Scottish name. Where your
Moira.
family Scottish?
Moira.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
thank you, Raquel.
Americans. No, I have to
You're
say this.
welcome.
Americans can't say the name Craig either. You guys say Craig.
No,
like
it's Craig.
Ferguson. Craig Ferguson is
Craig.
Ferguson.
No, it's Craig.
They can't say Craig. They say Craig.
Who can't
Craig.
say Craig?
It's Craig.
A lot
There's
of-
3
you-
people on this panel
Americans-
right now that's saying it correctly.
Yeah, but
Not
a lot
all
of Americans
Americans.
can't. A lot of Americans can't.
Well, they're weird ones.
Fair enough.
They live
They're
in Wisconsin.
uncultured
Anyway.
swine.
Hey, wee.
Hey,
Wisconsin.
hey, oh, hey, yo. Speaking of
Yes,
Italians,
West Bagel, you are correct.
Greg,
be from
Craig,
Queens.
Creek.
I quite honestly have
Blackstone.
never met anyone named Craig.
I can't
Guess
pronounce
what?
his name, but he's like Greg, Craig, and Krieg.
Guess
Yes,
what my
that's
first
right.
name is, Teague? Not Craig.
Rancor.
You realize? Okay, so do you realize?
Wait, so
No.
you're not Craig Ranker Steve.
No, some
that's
people
right.
actually believe my first name is Rancor, and they think my last name is Steve, and they've searched me.
What was funny was
We're looking up the
I'll
Steve
make this
family.
I was going to write. I was writing a tweet, right, and I wanted to say that I had no anger towards anyone. And I said, "There is no rancor," and I'm like, "Oh wait, I have to fix that." I had to look up the list of synonyms.
Fat Steven.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Fat
See here.
Steven Seagal says, Rancor Steve, how do I donate to the Hooked on Phonics Fund? Well, you can't do it here because I'm not monetized. And only
get
on
paid
Rumble,
out?
but
Oh,
wait, I don't think Myra knows what my call sign means.
I don't even know. What, is your call sign something different than Ranker Steve?
Yeah.
What is
My
it?
my call sign is Short Bus.
I would go with window liquor, but you know, Short Bus works, man.
now,
Window
after we had
liquor?
our
I'm always back.
after we had our
I don't think anyone
Call
on
sign
this
initiated.
broadcast has. No one on this broadcast has spoken those words tonight. I don't know why people think they're in the ether.
What?
Roger that.
The
Short
window
bus.
licker word. Although I love that word, I think the term window licker, it absolutely describes someone who's just too dumb to understand what's going on, and they're just absolutely fascinated, and they walk as close to the pictures they can. They crash into the window and they start licking because they're so instinctual and dumb. I love that.
I want to
term.
know why Myra thought window licker.
Because
I
her
don't know why
name's
they think
Moira.
No,
Because her name's fucking Moira.
No, hold up. Why?
Because your name really is Craig. Craig.
Hold up.
Craig.
I want to know why window licker.
Why short bus?
Why
I'll get
not
to that
window
one.
licker?
Why windows licker?
That's
I'll
a good
answer the
question.
short bus one.
You have to ask Az
Hold
from
up,
Heels
Teak.
vs. Babyface. I got it from him.
I don't know. I just thought of window licker after her short bus.
Okay. No, short buses, I say a lot of stupid random things that just it's my Asperger's. That's what kicks in. Let's be all
School bus.
I can see my call sign being lead paint.
No, I know what your call sign will be.
Tabby cat.
Nope.
It better be cat
I don't
related.
mean to like it.
It may be dog related.
How fucking dare you?
Ooh.
That's your first mistake. Don't start that. Otherwise, it will be something to do with
Is it Milkbone?
I have a business in California anyway. I might stop by. No, I'm just kidding.
Bring it on. Well, no, here's the thing. Call signs. You're not supposed to like your call sign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't.
Yeah.
I can justify to that fucking fact.
Yeah, he can testify. He hates his.
Yeah, thank you, fucking Gary and Steve, for that fucking name. What's my name? Say it.
Finity. It's
That's
Finity.
right. I am the most authoritative Finity. You will have no other Finities before me. I am the Finity, thy Finity.
Hold up. Fat Steven Skull said short buses come with helmets and free stuff.
By the way, Fat Steven Seagal is a great commentator during his live streams. Please watch them. Fat Steven Seagal is an excellent follow.
Okay.
I've had a lot of fun watching him play games. He's great. I love FSG.
So, short buses because I would tell Gary a lot of random things at work. Like, for example, I'm in it for the pain. Has nothing to do with yeah. Or when I said I was full, I didn't say I was finished. Like what the I say a lot of weird random things and I act really dumb. And that's how I got short bus.
So they're catchphrases.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
mine is
very
the
much
most insulting one out of all the call signs.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What? I'm like
when you
Gary
say
and I
short
have three
bus, what
sons
is
called virgin?
without saying because we're on YouTube.
Mine is the most demeaning.
when you say short bus without being on YouTube on Rumble, I can say the actual word. It's related to an R word.
Retentive? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Ricardo?
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's what you're calling me, and it's hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
Ding.
The light picked on. But
yeah, exactly.
It's really slow-ding,
Ding.
No, but okay,
There's a lot of echoing going on around in the empty zone.
So Lacadum, I can't pronounce his name. I can't get it right.
Lactanon.
There is a guy who has a call sign.
You have to forget the short bus.
So there's a guy on the show on Manorama called Newport. It's the only way. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that one, but
He has the least
that was funny.
insulting nickname of anybody on the show.
His?
Newport?
Yeah, I'll take that over my fucking name.
That's why you got it. That's exactly why you've got it, team. Damn it.
Yeah, true enough. But you know what?
Yeah,
if anybody was
End of
going to
story.
be if anyone is going to be set up to Don Quixote against someone completely evil who's just like a breeze in the wind, like a windmill, and who has no consequence, it's me. I have penchant
that's
for
right.
lost causes.
Well,
I can't make evil go away, but I can make it funny and I can mock it.
so I just want to say thank you for Mr. House Party 6. You have a good
Oh, see ya.
evening.
Thanks for coming.
And our own Disney sheep herder. Love and support for all you folks.
Oh, he's
But I need
lovely.
to
Mighty,
sleep.
Disney Sheep Herder deserves a special shout out. He's been a great wrench on my channel. He has protected me
And
from
this one.
attackers.
Awesome.
Yes, and this one. He's protected us from attackers. He is a mighty wrench, and soon you're going to see him on Saving Star Trek. We're going to have him on.
So
Awesome.
Have a
I
good
just
night,
wanna
Disney
say-
sheep herder.
If you'll
What she
join
said.
us.
what Raquel said.
Steve.
Get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fat Steven Seagal said change his call sign to Infinite Violin.
I like that. That's
Nope,
Yeah.
it's gonna
funny.
be Finity.
Yeah. All
At least
the
you're
way.
okay. So
Infinity and beyond.
so the show got not canceled, but just it ended abruptly.
What,
And-
Captain
What show?
Finity? What a shock. Was it because he talked
No,
about the
not-
Nazis again?
No, it was we were doing the call signs. for
Fucking
Tony Stark,
Nazi.
and hold up.
Whoa,
Shut up.
Whoa.
easy there, buddy.
Whoa.
He's a pleasure
Take
boater.
a chill pill. Go take a chill pill. But Fat Steven Seagal and Tony Stark got their call signs. Fat Steven Seagal, the show got cut off really short, and we didn't get to his call sign. His was Coattail.
Oh, yeah, because I watched the replay in 2 bits, right?
Yeah,
And I
So we
totally
didn't
missed his call
realize-
sign.
yeah.
Oh.
His was Coattails, and because he changes his names all the times, and then and then and then Jeff. At least you're not Franny. Wait. Yeah, Franny. And then Tony Stark. His actually was more of a symbol. It is a
Hell, Tony.
yeah. If he's in here somewhere, his
Tony,
is the
he's here?
actual symbol of copyright.
Yeah, he didn't know how to tell me to pronounce his call sign. I'm like, so mine.
Serpentine.
What's yours? Like, I think of a symbol.
Aw. Guy.
So Myra, Carla, Raquel, now you understand that call signs are ones that you don't like.
Aw.
Like the producer of the producer of my show is called The Wife.
That's true. But how come Comic Relief is called Atlas? Like, that's an awesome
Have
name.
you seen him? Have you seen him recently? He's not that built.
Okay.
No, he's
So
called
it's
Atlas
ironic.
after the Ayn Rand book.
We had to
because
make a fat
he-
joke
He's
somehow.
really, really hardworking, and he is
Hey,
kind
look,
of
he is as
rotund.
heavy as a
But
planet.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
other thing was, but let's just say this: he is one of the most hardworking people we
Yeah.
know.
Oh
He's
yeah.
booking like 60 hours a week, and he still
Mm.
finds time to entertain us on YouTube. I
Yeah.
love my friend Mike Lorber, the Comic Relief Crusader, and one of the funnest things is when I get to broadcast with him. I do love it.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Fat Steven Seagal said, "Is that a blow up doll, dude?" So Gary has a funny one because I created that joke.
That one was awesome.
Kit Kat. Yeah. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
know. You killed.
Yeah.
You really ruined that joke for him.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so
his
sorry.
was
No.
Kit Kat because he was in Twitter jail, and he finally got out, and I said you transitioned into a cat. Oh man.
Yeah, he's yeah. Gary's officially a furry now. So
Oh, PJ's here.
Carla said, "Do you really want to know how Gary and Steve's mind works?" I don't think you want to know.
That was
PJ said, oh, why am
No,
I hitting
PJ.
yours?
PJ,
The cats
PJ.
are going too fast.
Can I just thank
Hey,
TJ?
Steven Friends. Yes.
Sorry, TJ. Can I just
Hugs.
thank PJ for being the first person to say that I was a good Star Trek content provider?
Aw,
Thank you,
he's
my
so
friend.
sweet.
Yeah,
He's so sweet.
he and I got like 25 subs right away because that is a great community. Always go to Orville Nation, and I have tried to model some of how I host after his magnanimity. I enjoy when PJ's host, and he is just a great guy. Thank you, PJ, for saying I was a good Star Trek provider. So many good things have happened from there. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, I got to tell this is that Mrs. JRC 99 US and I just finished the Orville, and she is absolutely in love with the show now, and she's demanding a season 4 as well. So, good job.
I haven't watched the final episode because I can't stand the idea there's no more that I can see.
Mm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Jeff
Am I missing
did a gaming stream.
Oh,
I'll have to check it out later.
Yes. Yes. I don't know what we're talking about right now.
I was gonna say, we just go into an?
I have
awkward
to do
silence?
producer stuff right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No multitasking.
Tick tick type type tick 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 type type tick.
So are you on weeks on and weeks off, JRC, with your job, or are you just said, have you given X amount of notice and you're like, get out?
He does whatever his boss says, bend over.
Yeah.
Move out.
Yeah. Yes, actually. Well, the nice thing is that I am actually officially on vacation, so I have 2 weeks off right now, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
Took a
Cool.
nice 2-week vacation. Probably we just got back from so my oldest son, who is actually my stepson, he's a senior now in college, and he is the trumpet section leader for his band. And we just got back from the first football game of the season today, which was actually kind of fun. So, and that's hand egg for you non-American people. Carlin knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah. So unfortunately, our football team lost. It was actually a really good game. We lost by 1 touchdown, and but we have an amazing. His college has an amazing band, and they actually marched at the 2023 Rose Parade this year. So that was actually pretty cool down in Pasadena.
Wait, Rose Parade in Pasadena?
Yeah, they were in Pasadena. My stepson was in Pasadena.
I know that place.
Yeah, So, yeah, they marched right down
boy.
Colorado Boulevard as they sang about the little old lady from Pasadena. Yes.
Oh God. Okay. No.
What, did we lose the YouTube stream or something? What happened?
No.
Oh.
Fat Steven Seagal. I got your DM. That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're good.
I'm
Carry
scared. I'm super scared.
It's okay.
Okay. Virgin's scared.
Oh, man. He's happy about it too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
I love Twitter. You know, people on Twitter don't know how to take a joke.
X.
There's a joke that some people are taking very serious.
X.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
X.
Is it
My
called
bad.
X?
Yeah,
now?
it's called
Yeah.
X now.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You
I was
know,
gonna say,
this-
isn't it? We no longer tweet.
This
We
is-
X'd. We're
Yeah,
X'ing.
we X'd.
Or is it called
Yeah.
Zeet? Are we Zeeting now?
I don't know. Unknown variable teen.
I know. That's what I mean, that's the checkbox that you click to turn something off. I don't know why you'd call something the off button.
The off button.
Yeah, when you close the window, what do you click?
Oh, I was gonna say.
X.
It's like silly.
Well, I have been. I don't know if it like this might be supposedly true, but there might be a video call and a voice call feature on X soon. But people are speculating that it might be a X Blue feature. Hopefully not.
Those
You mean it's
weird
meant to be
X,
cross-platform?
those weird X like forums where you talk, or have like a seat, like a lecture where there's like 6 speakers and like 28 listeners. That is not viable. They have to
That's called a
rethink
Zoom
that.
call.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're gonna like
Yeah.
supposedly you'll get a voice call and a video call on Twitter soon. But it
X.
might be a
Sorry.
X.
Yeah.
But it might be a
I
X
call it
Blue
Tweet
feature
X
supposedly.
They want to cross platforms eventually, right?
instead
they
of
cross platforms.
instead of Latinx. I propose we say Tweetix.
Yeah, I don't.
What?
I don't.
The
Do
Twitter?
not call me a Latinx. I will come at you with my switchblade.
X
The one that's
Twitter.
just
I'm still gonna call it Twitter regardless. Really.
Same.
Yeah, it's always going to be a tweet. Repost.
Yep.
No, it's a retweet. I don't give a fuck what you think. Elon. I do admire your business model where you made this thing profitable, or at least stopped losing money. But you were a bit of a dick about it. I should have been allowed a monthly subscription rather than all $100 at once. I paid postage for email. I am an idiot. Look at my blue check mark and see the mark of the whore.
Because we lost him.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so Elon, if you're watching, yeah, like he's watching.
Yeah.
You know
Elon's
what?
watching.
He might. Anybody who'd be dumb enough
Poor
to sleep
Elon.
with Amber Heard would be dumb enough to watch our show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there are tons of them. There are tons of them in the chat, eh?
Sorry, should we pose for the camera while blowing our nose?
My God!
Right
Look at how
now-
many chats there are. It's full of stars.
Right now, there's a Twitter. So the joke I made
X.
to someone. Oh, sorry. X.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry.
There's some people going after me. I just noticed. This is how I don't care about these people. Is they're
What,
going
you,
after me.
Ranker Steve?
I know,
Being a
right?
cunt-
Are you talking about a certain someone who looks
controversial-
like a Pizza Hut manager?
No, Carla. If I was to say to you that Steve has caused some controversy, you'd know what I meant, right?
What? Oh, sorry.
Steve has caused some controversy. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh man.
Well,
No, there's a
Or
group of
do New
people.
Zealanders say controversy?
yes,
There's
we
a
do. We
certain
say
people
controversy.
that I made a joke to one
Okay.
person, and that person took it serious, or their friends took it serious.
Is this Peppermint Patty? Might it be Peppermint fucking Patty?
Well,
Your book sucks. I read it on Kindle. Steal is an ally, not an or. You fucking moron. Google it. I'm your
He
pal,
passed
Admiral T.
He passed out of.
so I'm getting
Yeah,
attacked
you
on
get off the
Twitter. Hold
fentanyl,
up.
York.
Oh.
Let Steve explain something.
Hold up. I'm getting attacked, and one guy said that he's more of a cowboy than I am. And I said on Twitter, I reposted it. I said, you should
X.
look in the mirror before you call yourself a cowboy. Oh, God.
More like a pirate. By the way, he has not responded, but I'm looking here. His lawyer has scheduled a press conference, so you may have been onto something.
Oh, God. It's just a joke. That's it. It's a joke. And people took it way too
Yeah,
serious.
you know what? When I made a joke to Peppermint Patty in Clobby's stream the next day, I got a DM from Clobby about how Peppermint Patty felt unsafe and harassed in the stream. Yeah, he's got a real thin skin, but he will endorse anything from Disney. Show it to your kids. Peppermint Patty thinks it's okay. Get a fucking razor, you fucking hippie.
All right. Whoa.
Holy
Jeez, whoa. Someone.
It's getting
All right.
Guy's a jackass.
Whoa. Yeah. Ooh.
my virgin
Little-
ears, jeez.
Lower your
yes.
headphones, people. Headphone
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's
Those
better.
earphones,
I'm going to
earmuffs,
write a
earmuffs.
book
Yeah,
about
earmuffs. He kind of
Mhm.
forgets
If you're-
that part. He goes off on
No,
a tangent with Star Trek
uh,
and all
It's
that stuff.
proximity to the microphone. When I get upset, I lean in.
I
You're
know.
not supposed to
yes.
swallow it. Jeez.
Sorry.
But that's
Wasn't ready
why
for
I
that
bought
one.
my own. Come on.
Oh, gosh.
I was trying to
Oh,
snack
man.
on something. I was like, oh dang.
Uh-oh.
Cat food?
I get the sensation.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh. Well, on that note, I feel
Yeah,
like
anyway.
we're hitting near the end of the podcast. This has been fun, guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is oh man, this is oh man. This is just hilarious. But I want to thank everyone who came on. Teague, Raquel, Myra. See, now I don't sound like I'm a good guy. JRC, Carla. If you guys want to plug in your stuff in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Because Rumble, they'll delete the live chat. If you want, you can plug in your stuff. You know, like plug it in. Plug it in.
It actually.
Hey, careful, kids might be watching.
Today, I rewatched myself, and the live chat was good on mobile. So I think they're trying to roll out a new. Yeah, maybe one of the reasons
Really?
why
Because
Rumble.
their chat sucks. Their chat sucks.
Their
Like,
chat is the
Yeah,
worst.
We got Carla on the
Yeah.
butt. We got Carla heated up now.
rawr.
Yeah,
Man,
go ahead,
I
Carla.
have to watch the Rumble app on my phone, and then like because the pictures, and then I have to go on the internet on my phone for the chat, and so it's so dumb. But if I do it on the app, as soon as I do something on the app, I don't see any more chats coming through, and I'm like, why? Just why?
Well, they're new.
They're
But,
not that new. They're not that new.
Well,
Like,
they're
how hard?
they're not that new, but they're getting a lot of people, so they're
Yeah,
changing
no,
up a lot of things.
they're expanding faster than they can upgrade, but they're not
Yeah.
new. They're around 12 years, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just
Okay, 'cause-
their servers
okay.
just can't handle it anymore.
Okay, because yeah,
It's
they
it's
must be
because
getting
it's
a lot
run out
money
of
from
New
Super
York.
Chats. They must be getting quite a bit of money from Super Chats. I know the memberships; they're not taking any.
I'm not telling you how much I make.
commission.
Nope.
No,
You're never gonna
they're
tell
not-
me. Nope.
They're not.
I'll,
They're not taking
I'll
commission.
tell you when they pay me.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
get
just-
paid. No, I'm just kidding. I don't get paid. Maybe I do.
I
Maybe I
see
don't.
I
You
see
got
the amount of
memberships.
money I am going to get paid displayed in 3 different ways, and it's 3 different amounts. I don't know what they're going to give me or
I don't know
when.
what kick. Does
But
anyone
you
know
know
what
they
kick
will
is?
pay me.
I
I'm
do
sure
want to.
that-
I do want to say thank you to Kurt's Finite for I love this
Finity.
show.
Kurt's Finity.
Yeah, it's Finite. Whatever.
What happens when you make a big deal?
Don't fucking call me that.
Kick is really similar to Twitter, but more, in my opinion, more user friendly,
What?
and a more of a outreach as well.
Oh, okay. And people don't get banned for saying stuff.
As far as I
think
know,
you-
like
See you, Wish Bagel.
people are really enjoying it. It's less restrictive, less strict than it is on Twitch, and to my understanding.
Okay.
I like Rumble because it's better. I'm only the
Stuff
When
Yeah,
Rumble's
it
not
used to be.
being a dick,
Beta-
it's
Beta
the
is
best.
on
well, no,
Beta-
it's Rumble has a lot of server. They have to have. They're upgrading their
They
server. That's why they're-
deleted my show.
But no, it's because a lot of people are moving from YouTube and because there's some YouTubers that are still trying to hold on to it when they don't get any views at all because they don't realize how stupid they are. None of you guys,
Hey.
certain people.
Ouch.
So they're
My
moving
butt.
to.
I am a
finally,
YouTube genius, for the
but
record.
some people are moving to Rumble because of how easy it is, and it's yeah.
Well, I think what you're saying is there's a lot of people going on to Rumble, and Rumble is like still relatively new.
Mhm.
It's a lot
It's
on a
not
pressure that
from a
it can
Hold
handle.
up. Yeah.
what happens is if there's a very big event and a lot of people go live, Rumble will fuck you. And sometimes Rumble just has a random glitch. They're behind their growth in their technical ability, but I will say this: the people who called it like a right wing cesspool or whatever. I mean, these people are not any more right wing than the people on YouTube. The top 5 stories, like 3 of them, are always the same. There's no difference in what people want to view. If you have a desire to be viewed, David Packman, Steven Crowder, and other people are both on Rumble. So how partisan could it be? People still want to be entertained. And I'm not going to cut people off of that because YouTube says that Rumble is bad. You know what? I like my First Amendment right.
I like my Second Amendment right.
Yeah,
We're
me
canceled.
too.
You know what? I support that.
Yeah.
Fine. You know, you're allowed. Who cares? You know, cool.
What are you carrying Queens there, Teague?
5 shot snub nose 38.
Nice. Actually, I used to have one myself too. So, very nice.
Just don't show it
Very
on
nice.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't
do
It
this.
doesn't leave my home. We have the same rules as the movie Unforgiven, no packing in town. So if you come into my apartment and try to fuck with me, I'm gonna put. Yeah, you can't pack in town. You can't carry in New York City without a very expensive license, and that may be unconstitutional. And I look forward to a decision on that where we can all know what's going on. And I believe that we all have our freedom. I have my freedom of speech. Whether or not I pack is up to me. But if you come in my house, you might find 538 slugs right in your chest. Don't fucking come in here.
That sounds like a door prize.
I really like revolvers because as short bus, am I right? Am I smart enough to load an automatic? No.
Well,
Or clean it?
maybe. But
Probably not.
Wait, are you still talking
Probably
about your gun?
not. I have a revolver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
But I just want to say
I-
thank you for everyone in the panel. This has been fun. A little bit different than this isn't the Manorama show.
No,
where we
there's
don't-
girls. No girls
It's-
allowed. No girls allowed.
Nah, I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't say no girls allowed, but we should have a sign that says no girls allowed.
Yeah, you should.
Because then they're just gonna
girls are
start talking,
gross.
and I'll be like, "Make me a sandwich," and then no, I'm just kidding. But
I
seriously,
don't
I do like the tuna sandwich.
grills.
You like what?
Tuna sandwich.
I don't like grills.
But I want to thank everyone who was on here. This was fun, very laid back. When I do the more conversations, it's more open to people. Usually, I try to get people who've been on the show to be on. And I know you're acting all like posh there, JRC, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Like I'm a veteran
this
or
one's
something
open
weird.
to people who've been on the show, and I'm opening it up to people who are close friends of mine. I just want to say thank you all. Thank you for everyone on here, and thanks for everyone in the chat. We tried to do this on Rumble as well, but I had ran into some technical problems, probably on my end. But yeah, I just want to.
That's why he's called the shortlist.
I know. Yeah. See, I got nothing. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. And this every Tuesday you can check out on Rumble at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
If it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then KLRN Radio is when we're also doing the podcast version. So that's
Yep.
all up on there. I'll try to get a link for that in the chat so people can click onto it, maybe in the comments, and then so they can actually listen to it if there's an issue with Rumble. I don't think it has to I think it just has to do with Rumble, with the server and everything. They're going through a big surge with a bunch of people coming over, which is fine. Yeah, it's this Tuesday. We're gonna do a taco the first month of every first Tuesday of every month. We're doing a taco Tuesday night, and I eat something that the panel sees. Like in the chat, people pick out ingredients. There's 3 ingredients, and then the panel will tell me like these are the 3 ingredients I put on. I have the first ingredients for the first taco I'll eat on Tuesday. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to do it because I'm a man. I'm a man of my words.
Is it toothpaste?
And no, that's been in that conversation. So that's
Okay,
every
Have you got suggestions? Have you had any suggestions? For like pineapple?
suggestions. Not many people
Yeah.
did because we had technical
Oh,
difficulties.
yeah. It was messy.
But Gary picked the first taco.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Oh.
happy about it, but
But hey, what would Gary have it any other way?
no, he wouldn't.
Hey, look, we got to make sure that audience is entertained.
Ranker Steve, private
Yes.
chat.
I see it. Yes, I see
yeah, you know, no one
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah. Yeah, and this Tuesday we're going to talk about men being lonely, and it's going to be a fun one. I have a
As a
video
virgin,
that
I
I
can
have.
vouch for that.
I guess
know.
I'll be on that one.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh, I got-
So I still need to
got
pick
my
the panel for that
cat.
one, and yeah. So everyone, you guys have a good holiday. Have a good weekend.
We love you all. Be safe. Please be
Hugs.
safe.
Lots of hugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a good night,
so,
everybody.
Hugs.
Lots of hugs to almost everyone.
Yeah, except there's one other person that you know what, you don't get a hug. We won't name names. Come at me,
Go
bro.
fuck
I dare you.
yourself.
As
No
he
one
says,
cares.
yeah,
Hey.
we all know who you are. We all know.
Yeah.
You can't disguise
You're
yourself.
a
I'm not that
fucking
stupid.
Hey,
piece
don't
of
be-
shit.
Oh, damn.
But anyways, all right.
Hey,
I'll
don't be
end the
mean to
show.
PJ. Jeez.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, no, he's
I love
not.
PJ. PJ, you are the best. I'm not talking
love
about
you.
you.
You love
Yeah, I know. We love
But-
you, Jay.
I will see you guys whenever we do another more conversations. But I'll see you guys on Rumble for Manorama. You guys have been fun. Ciao.
Ooh, I like
Later.
We love you all.
See ya. Goodbye.